But I mean, again, he doesn't know who Gabriel is, right? Because he didn't come from an Abrahamic faith. The people of Mecca were pagan.
Quran is mentioned, if this book was from other than God, they would have found in it many contradictions.
If a book is without contradictions, that has no bearing on whether it comes from God or not. I've had phone books that are inerrant, but I certainly don't think God gave them.
That we believe without understanding.
The brother asked a very important question, that most of the scholars say that listening to music, watching movies, and most of the television programs, they're haram. So how can we have fun? Let me tell you, brother, at the outset, that having fun is permitted in Islam as long as the fun is halal fun.
That the standard narrative has holes in it.
The Prophet tells us because Satan or the devil sleeps over our nostrils. Those who oversleep and not pray Fajr on time, Satan urinates in their
I
ears.
really do think Jesus was crucified and that he really was dead and buried. He thought that he was a son of God in the sense that he was specially chosen by God. I think Jesus really did think he was going to be the Messiah, the future king of Israel. I mean, that is, after all, why they crucified him.
Hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. Please invite your friends, and I hope my voice is coming good and clear. Today we are going to have halal fun, as usual. It's halal always to make fun of stupidity. However, it can be very costly, because stupidity brings other stupid action, which is terrorism. Yesterday, or 24 hours ago almost, we have a Muhammadan from India. He grew a long beard, and he is studying Islam in one topic just to refute me, And then he called me, and a disaster happened as usual. Things happen. But I don't really care about this person. I feel sorry for him. Today our topic is the same, but with some questions, which is very important. If you remember, when this guy, he called me, he said the following, just to refresh your memory. Anyone? He will call me, and we will see. Skype is dead. Move the video a little bit. Okay. Here we go.
Okay, actually, I'm calling you today for something I saw in your video from last week live.
All right.
And not about what you're talking right now.
Can we talk about this black stone first, and then we go there, if you don't mind?
I don't have expertise on this subject.
You don't have any what?
Expertise on this particular subject.
Why? Aren't you a Muslim?
Yes, I am a Muslim. I'm calling particularly
Did your
about
prophet use the black stone?
Again, I do not have expertise on this particular
Exactly.
subject.
I'm saying, so why you are not? So how come you are expert about a different story, but you are not expert in this story? What happened? You are growing your beard for no reason?
Listen, you asked me if any Abdul who is confident or who is brave to call, whether it is at whatever level of knowledge he has.
Let us make it simple. Have you ever heard, I will go to your topic, the one you chose, no problem. But have you ever heard that Muslims, and your prophet kissed the black stone?
I do not want to talk about that. Can you respect that?
Just give me a few, 1 minute from your time, your prices, like just 1 minute. What do you think about this? Give me any answer. You think it's right. Why your prophet kissed the black stone?
Well, if I give you any information that's not appropriate, I will be held accountable for that. I do not want to be held accountable.
You are a growing man.
Yes.
This is the problem with Mohammedans. They're afraid to say even their opinion about their belief. He will be held accountable. Well, what does that mean? He's terrified. So he want to talk only about specific thing. He knew now he is sure from the answer. The other one can cause him trouble. He can give an answer, but can be a problem later. Islam is savage religion what will happen to you if you, let us say, you gave a wrong answer. But anyway, he insists, and why he insists? Because he studied that case only specifically today for me.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So
Yes. Listen.
I want you to give
here's
me
here's
an
the
answer
reason
of a grown man.
Here's the reason I want to talk to you about. Okay.
Hmm.
The Quran says, "I invite you to the way with certain knowledge, with knowledge of certainty." I'm not very certain about the questions that you're raising this week, but I have done my homework for the subject of Al-Khidr, and I would like to address that.
Yeah, but
do you feel that it's fair for us to discuss on that?
No problem. But you just said to me there's a verse in the Quran saying you should not believe in something is not certainty.
No, I said I invite.
No, he said the Quran says. He said the Quran says. You see, this is why Muslims, they prefer to speak to somebody else, because anything they will say is going to be used against them. He just said the Quran says, don't believe in things without certainty, whatever, blah, 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 blah. And then I asked him, the Quran says that where, suddenly he denied, he did not say that. You just said that a second ago. This is why the Muhammadan, they enjoy talking to others, but they don't enjoy talking to me, because with others, they can put all the garbage you want. And the Christians on the other side is not even listening, You need to listen carefully to what they say. It's not just to give him the microphone and the guy, he keep talking for 10 minutes and now 10 minutes for me. He says something, stop. What is that? Continue. Yeah?
I invite you with the knowledge of certainty. So when I've come here inviting you and everyone who's watching...
So you have a knowledge of certainty. Okay, what is that? Go ahead.
With respect to Al-Khidr in last week video,
all right,
you said a few things that were quite offensive, but keeping the offensive side, there were a few things that were logical.
No problem. We are here. We give you freedom, my friend.
That's all right. Let me allow me, not interrupt me. Allow me to state what I want to state, and then we can discuss about the other things as well.
Okay.
So, with respect to what was logical, is that you did raise a few logical questions as to why does Quran, which says that you should not kill an innocent, allow Khidr to kill, and why didn't Moses, who should have done something about it, didn't do anything about it?
Okay.
This you pointed out as a clear contradiction in the Quran.
Okay.
And that you raised a few questions about why was the innocent child killed, and that Quran teaches killing innocent children.
I lost you. Yes?
You said that Quran teaches killing innocent children. That was your accusation against the Quran.
All right.
This is referring to Al-Kahf, chapter 18, verse 74, that you referred back then, and you even pointed out to the verse where Musa, peace be upon him, was questioning Al-Khidr.
All right. About
killing the child. So before we move into the context, this is your claim that Al-Khidr killed an innocent child, and that Quran allows you to, or teaches you to kill innocent children.
All right.
And Musa, being a Muslim, Al-Khidr being a Muslim, and the child being a Muslim, and Musa didn't do anything about it, while he should have done something about it, being the prophet and everything. So I want to take, back then you even kind of dismissed a lot of things that I could have talked about. So I did a little bit of research. So here's what I would like you to know. And all those who are listening, this is in context, Surah Al-Kahf in Quran, chapter 18, verse 65 to 82. This is the entire context. What you picked was one verse, which was verse 74, just to show that Musa was questioning someone, that he killed somebody.
Okay.
So looking at the context, let's first understand that this context is talking about Musa, who was being corrected by Musa alayhi salam, peace be upon him, being corrected for something he claimed. When he was giving a speech to his people, Bani Israel, they asked him a question, who is the most knowledgeable among the people? And he said, I am the most knowledgeable among the people. Reference Jami at-Tirmidhi, hadith number 3149. You can look it up if you want. You can do that now. You can do that later.
I know it by heart. Okay.
Great. And then Allah said to Prophet Moses that you should have attributed that knowledge to Allah. There are people who are more knowledgeable than you. So Al-Khidr was the person whom he pointed out to take the lesson. And when he wanted to find out how he can meet, he was given a detailed description.
Okay, listen to this, guys. Moses is the prophet of Allah, supposedly. You see, Muhammad is a fraud. He lived with the Jews. Suddenly, Moses became a prophet for in his agenda. He lived with the Christians. Suddenly, Isa became a prophet in his agenda. He lived with the Sabian prophets and gods. They became his gods in his agenda. This guy is like Obama. He is a Jew with the Jew. He's a Muslim with the Muslim. He's a Christian with the Christian. In the same time, he is an atheist with the atheist. And he is a homosexual with the homosexual. He is a straight with the straight. Muhammad is no different. So, Muhammad is a fool who heard the stories. Those are stories the Jews, they tell to their children. And they are not even, the story is not even like that. Muhammad, he mixed between two stories. One about a person, his name is Gilgamesh. And the other one is about a person, his name is Moses. And none of them is true. Both stories are fictions. And as usual, Muhammad, he take any stories, he like it, he put it in his book, and he claimed that Allah is the one who told him the story. If we look at the story, as this gentleman, he said, Moses, he said, I am the most knowledgeable. Allah, he got him busted. He says, no, you are not. You are not. Okay, who? He said to him, there is a person, his name is Al-Khidr. And now it's time to send you to school. Allah decided to send Al-Khidr, Moses, to school so he can learn from Al-Khidr. That's what this guy, he said to us. Listen carefully again.
Have done something about it, being the prophet and everything. So I want to take, back then you even kind of dismissed a lot of things that I could have talked about. So I did a little bit of research. So here's what I would like you to know. And all those who are listening, this is in context, Surah Al-Kahf in Quran, chapter 18, verse 65 to 82. This is the entire context. What you picked was one verse, which was verse 74, just to show that Musa was questioning someone, that he killed somebody. Okay. So looking at the context, let's first understand that this context is talking about Musa, who was being corrected by Musa alayhi salam, peace be upon him, being corrected for something he claimed. When he was giving a speech to his people, Bani Israel, they asked him a question, who is the most knowledgeable among the people? And he said, I am the most knowledgeable among the people. Reference, Jami at-Tirmidhi, hadith number 3149. You can look it up. If you want, you can do that now. You can do that later.
I know it by heart. Okay.
Great. And then Allah said to Prophet Moses that you should have attributed that knowledge to Allah. There are people who are more knowledgeable than you. So Al-Khidr was the person whom he pointed out to take the lesson. And when he wanted to find out how he can meet, he was given a detailed description. The description, which involves certain particular specific instructions that he should carry a fish, and when the fish disappears,
like what?
He should carry a fish in a basket, and where the fish will disappear at a point where the waters meet, you will find the person whom you want to talk to.
So when the fish will touch the fountain of youth or the fountain of life, the fish will come to life, right?
See, you are adding something to my context. Let me give you the context, and we can discuss about this thing as well, because we're talking about verse 65 to 82. That's a big context.
But you are the one who mentioned hadith, right? It's you who mentioned hadith. So we can share hadith at the same time, correct? So as long as you mention hadith, I can share hadith. So you said he gave him a sign that you carry with you a fish, but you did not tell us what will happen to the fish. Is the fish going to come to life?
The hadith specifies that where the fish disappears is where you will find the person. that
Okay, but
you're seeking.
does the fish touch the fountain of life, water, and come back to life?
See, hadith, it means whatever the prophet said.
I know
Okay,
what
the part
hadith
that
is, my
you're
friend. Why you are
yes,
trying
yes, yes.
to
See.
rephrase? I'm asking you. So
You asked
the
me a
fish,
question, I'm
the
answering. You should
the
allow
fish
me
come
the
back to
freedom to
life.
answer it
How
properly.
the fish will come back? All right, we will stop here, and I will open my Skype to give a chance to the Muslims to call us and tell us why Allah He sent Musa to school and what Musa he earned from that. Because you will see how stupid this religion is. And the reason we want Muslims to call us Muhammadans, and I want somebody he knows the topic very well, the smartest between you Muslims, Muhammadans. I challenge any Muhammadan to tell us, is this a story, is a smart story, or made by a fool? Is it a smart story, or a story made by a foolish person? Actually, Mr. Imran, I see him right now. He is in Skype. He can call me if he's listening. I don't know. Any Muslim can tell us what exactly Musa's learned from this? Let us see if Mr. Imran will call. Any Muhammadan? Somebody asking me, what do you think about the Mormon? The Mormon are cult like Muhammad. Why you want to be confused? It's exactly the same garbage. A guy, angels, they came to him, nobody saw them, they gave him a book, he translated the book and he gave them back the book. I'm confused. Well, if you are confused, it means you are not Christian. A true Christian will not be confused about such a silly cult like the Mormon or Muhammadan. Do we have any Muhammadan would like to call us? What exactly Musa has learned from this school? Allah, He sent Musa to school. What he learned? Waiting for any Muhammadan to tell us, let us go to the Quran. The yellow pages of Muhammad. We will notice here the story of Al-Khadr. The chapter, or the cave chapter, by the way, Al-Kahf, is one of the most fantastic chapters in the Quran, because it is the easiest way to prove Islam to be the most stupid cult, fabricated stories ever. Let us open the chapter. When this guy, he called me, he said that I did not show the whole story, because the whole story, you can, in the whole story is stupid anyway, but the most important part of it is killing the child. Making a hole in the boat is not really important as killing a child. He's a Muslim child. So, when Allah, He sent Musa to find Al-Khadr, the first question you ask yourself, where is Al-Khadr? And if you read the Quran, and this is the chapter 18 in front of us, you will find that the story has no contradiction, no introduction. Suddenly, the Quran talking about something weird. You can read it from the beginning to the end. Suddenly, nothing prevented men from believing Now when guidance has came to them, okay, and from asking forgiveness, okay, accept the ways of the ancient. Be repeated to them. But isn't it, this is a fabulous story from the ancient? And then he says, and we send not messengers except as a giver of a glad tidings. So why Muhammad want to slaughter everybody? Is that a glad tidings? I'm going to kill you. And warners. Muhammad was not warning. Muhammad, he give you 3 days, you convert or you die. But those who disbelieve dispute with false argument. Okay, how our argument is false? And then you read the story, a false argument, guys, the sperm come from the backbone of the man. Is that a false argument? This is the argument of who? We have a God, his name is Allah. He says the sperm comes from the backbone. Christian Prince laugh at it. Who is the one making false argument? We have a book says women have a sperm coming from their ribs, from the location of the necklace specifically. Quran accused that to be a false argument. Christian Prince, he laughed at this answer. The sun set in murky water. The Muslims, they try to fix it. They say it appear. It sounds like it's a, but it's not Allah saying. No, it's Allah saying you are a liar. And Muhammad confirmed it in the hadith. Duct tape religion. They try to fix it. So false argument, but they cannot refute the argument. This is how false it is. And then you read the verse after it. This guy, he said to us, the story starts from verse number 56. Where is 56? There's no 56. I mean, there's nothing about Moses here. Okay, we go to 57. There's nothing about Moses here. Okay, we go to the number 58. There's there's nothing about Moses there. And then suddenly, and here he says, and those towns, like etc. He don't even tell us which town. Muslims, they have to add it between 2 brackets. We destroy them when they did wrong. Okay, but Muslims do not know where those towns are. It's just names. And then remember, suddenly here we go. Remember, okay, how they remember? Do those people know the story? Did anyone heard this story before? Yes, remember, that's why he's saying, remember, it's an ancient story, it's a fabulous story, it's a fictional story, it's a kid's story. And remember when Moses said to his servant, I will not give up until I reach the junctions of the 2 seas. Okay, well, hold on. So what is when the journey started? It's like, going to the movie in the middle of it. And then they start the movie with saying, Moses saying to his servant, I will not give up. I need to find the junctions of the 2 seas. Like, so didn't we know who is this person first and where they are going? And where is the story? The guy, he told us that Moses, he made a speech. And then one person asked him, who are you? Who is the most knowledgeable? Are you the most knowledgeable? He said, yes, I am the most knowledgeable. What is the story? The Quran jumped to the middle of the story. This is why when some Abduls, they say, we can follow the Quran only. Sorry guys, the screen was not, but anyway, here we go. This is verse number 56. There's nothing there about Moses. This is verse number 57. There's nothing about Moses. This is the one talk about they didn't accept because of their argument, false argument, as you see. And this is 57, nothing about Moses. And this is 58, nothing about Moses. And this is 59, there's nothing about Moses. And then suddenly, I remember when Moses said to his servant, Muhammad, he started the movie from the end. What is the story? Are we following people? If Allah is telling us the story, shouldn't he tell the story? What is the story? Suddenly, the director of the Hollywood movie, it's like an Indian movie, you know, starts suddenly two people singing, hey, hey, la, 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 and then 10,000 appear from the middle of nowhere. This is Indian movie. Shouldn't you tell us what happened? What is the conversation the guy was telling us in the video that Musa's, he said, I am the most knowledgeable, and Allah wanted to correct him. So he said to him, no, there is somebody. Shouldn't this be in the Quran? How come only this part in the Quran? And how we will understand now what happened, why Musa is now looking for two seas. And what two seas is that? The junctions of the two seas. Find it. What junctions of the two seas? And then you go trying to find the junctions of the two seas just to show you the stupidity of the religion. If we ask the Muhammadan now, where is the location of the junctions of the two seas? The one Musa is looking for. Because there's many junctions. Is that Panama? Where is that? Is that the Red Sea? What junctions of two seas? What does that mean? Is that Constantinia, the Black Sea and the Mediterranean Sea? Is that the Red Sea and the Mediterranean Sea? Is that the Persian Sea? And so we go to the interpretation. You will see the Muslims are putting their finger in their mouth and they are sucking it, trying to find out where is the place. So how Moses was able to find out? Now we have satellite. If you say to me, go and find Al-Khadr, okay, I will find Al-Khadr when you take with you a fish. This is what the guy, he said to us, take with you a fish. He did not even give him direction. He did not give him an address. He did not give him a name of a city. He says, go and find Al-Khadr. Okay, how we will find Al-Khadr? Take with you a fish. So if you want to go, let's go to the video, hold on. Where we will find the location, take with you a fish. What the heck? So I can go in direction, does any direction doesn't matter? Yes, just take with you a fish. And by the way, it's not a fish, it's a wheel. Back to life, because this is how they will know the location, correct?
You are not allowing me to answer. When I'm trying to answer
conversation, consider yourself the funny, the fountain of life. All this time he is talking, and now he is saying you are not allowing me to answer. The second you say a statement, the Muslim, he cry, he say, you are not allowing me to answer, or you are not answering. Life, okay. The fish will come to life, right?
See, you are adding something to my context. Let me give you the context, and we can discuss about this thing as well, because we're talking about verse 65 to 82. That's a big context.
But you are the one who mentioned hadith, right? It's you who mentioned hadith. So we can share hadith at the same time, correct? So as long as you mention hadith, I can share hadith. So you said he gave him a sign that you carry with you a fish, but you did not tell us what will happen to the fish. Is the fish going to go to come to life?
The hadith specifies that where the fish disappears is where you will find the person that you're seeking.
Does the fish touch the fountain of life, water? So how you find the direction? This is a prophet of God sent by God for a mission, and now just walk. Walk where? Walk in direction of Europe, direction of Africa, or direction of Asia. Where? Because remember, Musa is in the middle of the Middle East. So he can just go to the north. He is going to go to Europe. Go to the south. He is going to Africa. Going to the east, he can keep going until he go to China. So where he will go? Oh, just take a fish with you. Look, this is school. How we find the school? Take a fish with us, and that is a whale. It is a whale. Back to life.
See, hadith, it means whatever the prophet said.
I know
Okay,
what
the part
hadith
that
is, my
you're
friend. Why you are
yes,
trying
yes, yes.
to
See.
rephrase? I'm asking you.
You
So
you asked
the
me a
fish,
question. I'm
the
answering. You
fish,
should
the
allow
fish
me
come
the
back to
freedom to
life.
answer it
How the
properly.
fish will come back to life? Because this is how they will know the location, correct?
You are not allowing me to answer. When
No,
I'm
we are
trying to
having a
answer,
conversation. Consider yourself
first of all,
drinking coffee with me. We don't want to jump over things. We want people to have full understanding.
I'm
That's
sorry.
why you
What's
are
your
calling
name? What's your name?
Christian.
Okay.
And this is what is sometimes is really silly. A person, he called you and he was watching your videos for a century and he knew your name is Christian Prince, and then he asked you what's your name. Like, I'm talking to who? Oh, okay, I forgot. Yeah, this is Muhammad. He was bewitched. Now he remember what's your name?
Okay. Well, Christian.
Yeah.
You didn't. First of all, you didn't allow me to give the context. I was.
All this talk, I did not give him the chance to give the context. He told us about who a person. He told him, "Are you the most knowledgeable?" Allah told him, "Oh, the whole story," and I'm not telling him. I'm not giving him a chance.
I was hoping that you would have.
No,
You'd
I want you
respect
to
me
give
enough to
full
give.
context. I want you to give
Yes.
a full coverage of the story, so people will know.
Yes.
As long
But
we started
if you
from
interrupt
where,
me,
from the beginning, etc. So I'm asking you, Allah,
if
He
you
gave them the
interrupt
sign, my friend. I like
Listen,
to go
listen.
over details.
Listen.
Does it hurt you? Does it hurt you? To be honest, I mean, be honest with me. Does it hurt you to give us more details? So Allah, He told them to carry a fish.
see,
Okay, what the
what
fish will do? Tell us what the fish will do.
What you're doing is you're interrupting me,
I'm
and
not.
you're
I'm
deep.
not.
You
I want you to
see,
give us the whole story, not
you-
a part of the story. So
You haven't.
Allah,
Yes.
He told. Did you mention to me that Allah, He told them carry with you a fish? Did you mention that?
Yes.
Okay, what the fish will do? Go ahead.
Where the fish disappears, he will
Okay,
find
how
the
the fish will
person who's
disappear?
looking. How the fish will disappear is not something that is given to him as a sign. The sign that's given is
No,
where
I'm
the
asking
fish
you, I'm
will
asking you.
disappear.
See, they will not answer. That's why they fear to call me, because every single question count and it's very serious. How the fish will disappear? It's not how the fish disappear is a sign, is the fish disappearing, because how the fish will disappear? We have a dead fish. It's not a fish, it's a whale again. In a basket. I never heard of somebody, Musa must be a giant to carry a whale in a basket. And the sign is, it's not important. The sign is the fish disappearing. And how disappeared is not important. No, it's important. You don't want to talk about it because it's embarrassment. Muhammad was teaching people that there's a fountain of youth, a fountain of life. And this is how people come back to life. Until now, we have zero Muslim trying to contact us in Skype. All right? They're afraid, I understand. So there is a fish. Okay, take with you a whale. This is what it says in Arabic. But the story started with saying, وَإِذَا قَالَ Musa, it doesn't say remember, by the way, and when Musa said, even the word not remember is not there. When Musa said to his servant, what is the word boy? Fatah is young, anyway. I will not give you up, okay, until I reach the junctions of the two seas. But where Allah, He said to him, go to this direction and the junctions of the two seas. They will say to you, that can be found in the hadith. So why is in the Quran? Why the story is cut off in the Quran? Maybe the goat ate that part? Because obviously here the story is cut off. Those guys already, obviously, traveling for a long period, to the point, Musa is saying, I'm not going to give up. You say that when you are really, at least somebody with you is giving up. Like, we don't find it. You don't say, I'm not going to give up unless you suffer from finding what you are looking for. So I will not give up until I reach the junctions of the two seas. Okay. Even if I spend years and years in traveling. So here we notice that Musa's is a messenger of God, and he is a leader of his nation. And now Moses is going camping and hiking, looking for knowledge. Sad guru, the one who speaks too much, he say nothing. It is time to send Moses to learn so he can be a guru. Guru Musa is going to learn from Guru Al-Khadr. And Guru Al-Khadr is nowhere to be found. Allah did not give Muhammad and Musa an address. The only thing he knew that he need to take with him a whale. And when the whale escape, how the whale will escape, they don't want to talk about it because it's embarrassment. Let us go to the hadith so we can laugh. This is the story here. This is the story this Abdul he was reading for us from. This is what he studied, you know. Like he took him to some time to study, and he was now like focus, right? So it was said to him, keep a salted fish. It's a salted fish. But in Arabic it says hutan malihan, which means salted whale, not a fish. Then take with you salted fish. Okay, who said that to him? Thereupon he said, my Lord, direct me to him. It was said to him, supposedly Allah talking, keep us salted. We will go with the fish for now, as a provision for your journey. So the salted fish is to eat it. Okay. The place where that fish would be lost, you will find that man. Look at this amazing story. You take with you a fish, take with you a sardine. When the sardine disappeared, the man is there. So he set forth where? Okay, well, take with you a fish to where? I mean, who is the crazy here? At least say to him, go north. At least say to him, go south. Just walk and take with you a fish. Dead fish. Shouldn't you say, go to Morocco, go to Egypt, go to Saudi Arabia at that time, the Arabian Peninsula? Anyway, just where he will go with the fish. Anyway, just take a fish. So he set forth, and a young slave along with him, until they came to the place there's a rock. I mean, look at this translation here. I mean, this idiot who translated the thing, he think this is a name. Sakhra. Sakhra is a rock. Why you don't translate? But this is a sakhra where supposedly something will happen there. But he did not find any clue. So he proceeded on and left that young man there. Okay. The fish began to stare in water, and the water was assumed the form of an ark over the fish. So what? What is that? What? Any Muhammadan can tell us what's going on? Assume what? And so the fish began to stir in water, and the water assumed the form of an ark over the fish. Where is the water coming from? What the story here saying, they arrived to a rock. They did not find any clue. Where is the water coming from? Suddenly, you just put water there. And now the fish is swimming in the water. Continue. The young man said, I should meet Allah apostle and inform him. But he was made to forget. Look at this drama. Allah made him forget. Maybe not Allah, maybe shaitan. We will see later. Which is the same. And when they had gone beyond, and look, guys, look at this story. The dead fish or the dead whale start moving. The servant, he decided to tell his master, well, I should tell my master the fish is moving. He forgot. I mean, this is happening every day, that we have a dead whale for maybe a year or maybe a month or maybe a week, and then it start moving. He forgot to tell. I mean, they are together next to each other in a trip. What do you mean he made to be forgotten? This story is not even good for kids. This is the servant and this is his master, and they are in a journey and they are together in the same place. It's not like the guy in his bedroom. How he forgot? He was made to forget, brother. He was made. Allahu Akbar. Okay, so he saw the fish moving, brother, and he made to be forget to tell him. Okay. Conspiracy theory. Musa said to the young man, bring breakfast. Like, what the heck? Bring breakfast? It was morning then. Finally, there's some information. It was morning. So they spent the whole night there. We have been exhausted because of the journey. And Moses was not exhausted until he had crossed that particular place. Look at this, guys, how much energy he have. When he arrived there, he felt exhausted. Allah wanted him to settle down there. The destiny. So, until he arrived there to meet Al-Khidr. And then the youth was reminded and said, didn't you see as we reach the Sakhra, which means the rock, he forgot the fish? Like, what the heck? He forgot the fish. But look what happened. Moses is asking the guy to prepare a breakfast. Moses want to eat the fish, which Allah told him, keep it until you lose it. So Moses is breaking the command of Allah. He want to eat the only GPS he have. Allah gave him a GPS. It is the dead fish. Moses now is hungry. He want to eat the GPS. And this is why the servant, he remember, oh, I forgot to tell you, the yeah, the breakfast is gone. What? The breakfast, the fish. Okay. But why Moses want to eat the breakfast of the fish, which is Allah's sign for him? Isn't this is the GPS, the only way to find the guy? He want to eat it. What an idiot. So he said, you know, when we arrived to the Sakhra, which means the rock, I forgot the fish, and Satan alone, who was made me forgetful. Forgetful? I like this word, forgetful. Of it, shaitan. It was shaitan, brother. It looked like destiny controlled not by Allah, only this controlled by shaitan. Isn't you Muslim? You say that everything happened to you, done to you, is made by Allah. So how shaitan made him forget? I will tell you. Allah make shaitan make you forget. Okay. Yeah. Crazy glue. It is strange that he has been able to find the way to the ocean too. Look how he knew this. The guy, he lost the fish. How he knew now that the fish is in the ocean and find his way to the ocean. So suddenly there is water, and then suddenly there's an ocean. He said, this is what we sought for us. Then they return, retracting their steps. And then the companion, he pointed to him the location where the fish had been lost. Moses began to search him there. He suddenly saw Al-Khadr warped in a cloth and laying on his back. Oh boy. Al-Khadr laying on his back. Take a note. Prophet of Allah, they lay in their back, not in their side. There's a fatwa, by the way, about you should not lay in your belly, because if you do that, Shaitan will do boom boom to you. Genie. He said to him, Assalamu alaikum. Look at this. The Khadr speak Arabic. Oh, speak Hebrew, sorry. He removed his clothes from his face. The guy is covering his face, like in the movies, you know. And he said, Wa alaykum salam. Who are you? Look at the question, like, who are you? He said, Moses, I am Moshe Habibi. He said, who is Moshe Habibi? He said, Moshe from the children of Israel. He said, what brought you here? Look at the investigation now. It's a deep investigation. He said, I have come so that you may teach me what you have been taught of righteousness. Stop. So the purpose to come here is to learn righteousness. Any Muslim have a comment? Any Muhammadan? What is the purpose of Moses to come here? To learn righteousness. Astonishing. Now let us jump to the Quran to learn the righteousness which Al-Khadr is going to teach Moses, and try not to die laughing. So when they arrive to the junctions of the two seas, which God knows where, actually, hold on. I wanted to show you where the junctions of the two seas, just to show you how the Muslims they try to figure out their religion. This is in chapter 18, verse number 61. 1861. We go here. Look at the interpretation, brother. Look at the interpretation, science. And when they reach the point where the two meet, the two what? Between the two seas, like where is that? Because they don't know. And this is the interpretation. You are just reading again the verse. This is the interpretation of Ibn Abbas, the cousin of the Prophet. But he did not give any interpretation. He just read the verse again. We changed a different guy. Let us see another Abdul. Jalalain. Here we have more details. Alhamdu to Allah and Al-Uzza. So when they reach the junctions, the juncture between the two seas, they forgot their fish. Joshua, the guy, his name is Joshua. Where do you get the name from? No introduction, just take it. He forgot his luggage, leaving behind at the moment of departure. Departure. Okay, that sounds like an airplane. And Moses forgot to remind him. Double homicide. The guy, he forgot, and Moses forgot. So the fish made its way to the sea. Like how the fish made its way to the sea? I mean, how the fish can walk to the sea? Or the whale? That is formed it through God forming it. By boring that like through a bower with the passages that long enclosed. Like, what the heck? I'm getting dizzy here. That's amazing miracle. And you said to me there's no miracles in the Quran? And this is was so because God exalted be he held back the flow of the water, preventing it from engulfing the fish. That's deep. That's deep. And its water would draw from around it the fish and remain just like a cleft without closing. Wow! So the fish jump in the water, but look what happened, brother. The water split to open the way to the fish, and the water never came back. It became like an arrow in the top, or like a rainbow. Closing that was beneath in a cleft stood still. You know what? I think this is not enough. I need to see what Ibn Kathir he say about this. Hold on. He is smarter than those because he is coming from a newer generation. He's like a YouTuber of his time. Yeah, this is exactly Ibn Kathir. He tried to fix the stupidity in his religion by lying. The biggest liar ever, Ibn Kathir. He is the YouTuber of his time, trying to refute the Christians and how they laugh at him. I mean, Muhammad. So we go, let's see, I will put it in the screen for you. Give me a second. We go to... where is Ibn Kathir? Here we go. Okay, we open Ibn Kathir 18. It's fun, isn't it? I'm sure many of you now feel like, you know, going back on time when you were a kid watching Mickey Mouse. This is Mickey. Mouse is coming. Okay. All right, here, this is Ibn Kathir here. He had been commanded to carry salted fish with him, and it had been said to him, when you lose the fish, it will be a sign that you have reached the right place. So they set out and traveled until reached the junctions of the two seas, where there was a spring called Ainul Hayat. The guy, he refused to talk about it in the video. Remember, I asked him? Because it's an embarrassment. The spring of life. Somebody called the pirate of the Caribbean and tell them right now, we found the fountain of youth. If you like to drink from it, we have some of it in the tafsir of Ibn Kathir and the hadith of Muhammad. The spring of life is here. You want some? I will send it to you all the way to Kashmir. The spring of life is here. So this is how the fish come back to life, the whale, because simply come in touch with the water of a spring of life, which nobody come in touch with it and not come back to life. Actually, that's why I'm alive. By the way, I died long time ago. Long centuries ago. But what happened, brother, I know the location of the spring of life. So I went there, you know, I told my friends, when I die, take me there, so put some drops in my, you know, nose and my toes. And then, you know, I became alive, and now I'm alive forever. So here it says, there was a spring called Al-Hayat. Al-Hayat in Arabic means the life. Ainul Hayat. Ain in Arabic means eye. But we use the same word for a spring, like eye of a water, you know, eye of a spring of water. So Ainul Hayat, the spring of life, and they went to sleep there. And the fish felt the drop of that water. So it come back to life. Look at this. Look at this. Hold on. I want to go back to the Quran. Is that the Quran who says that we Christians, we have false argument? Did the Quran says that the reason we don't believe because we have a false argument? In verse number 55. Read with me. Read. Why they don't believe? Why? Why they don't believe? Because they have false argument. It's obvious. It's us who have false argument. Muhammad is telling the truth. Allah is a true God. There is a fountain of youth. And if a drop of water fell in your fish, dead whale, your whale will come back. Don't take your mother-in-law there after the funeral, okay? Finally, you get rid of her. What the heck? And supposedly we are the one who have a false argument. False argument. We do have false argument. And you do have a true argument. That there is a prophet, his name is Moshe. He was sent to school. He did not know the address. He take with him a fish. The fish is dead and salted. He put it in a basket. When he walk in the street, walking down street, la 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 la, carry my fish. Why you carry your fish? This is my GPS at that time. So they have false argument. We Muslims, we have the true argument. Okay, Christian friends. Do you have a salted whale? No. See, you have a false argument. Now, being honest with you, how many of you is convinced that Quran is coming from the true God? It is from the true God, brother. And actually, that Abdul, he said to me, I take only what the Prophet said, that the guy who said the fountain of youth or fountain of life, it was a guy, his name is Sufyan. Go back to the video, please. And this guy, he put this picture there because he knew he's going to be famous. I mean, I think he took a picture, he took him a lot of money. Look at the jacket, look at them. I mean, the smile, my friend, the smile, you became famous. Okay. I want to learn from you how the fish will disappear.
However, that is up to Allah. How He will make things work
so is it true,
is up to Him.
So is it true that some of the fountain of youth or life, water, fall in the fish and then the fish come to life? Yes or no?
That is the saying of one of the Sahabi, one of the companions of the Prophet. The Prophet himself did not say that. But it is a part of the hadith. So I will not deny that.
So the companion, he said, but isn't the companion reporting what the Prophet said?
No, not that part.
Not that part. So where the companion learned their stories from?
See, the hadith, that's why I was going to give you the definition of the hadith. When we talk about the hadith, it is what traditionally what has been narrated. In the hadith itself, the one that I'm quoting from Jamia Tirmidhi 3149, where Ibn Abbas said that so-and-so, like Nauf al-Bakali, claimed that Musa alayhi salam was not the Musa of Bani Israel when he went to meet Al-Khidr. But the part that you are specifically talking about, where the fish will become alive, is mention of Sufyan, one of the narrators, who said, but he's not quoting the Prophet. The Sufyan.
No, he is quoting the Prophet, because first of all, nobody says to him where you get this from. Secondly, Muhammad, he mentioned that in many places. As an example, let me find you a different hadith. Here we go. This is Sahih Muslim, and this is the one is talking here is Muhammad. Sahih Muslim 182a, as you see in the screen. All mankind they will be resurrected from death by the water of life, which is going to be ejaculate. And this is why this guy, you remember this guy, what his name? Abu Layth, Mufti Layth. The Muslim gets so upset from him when he wear the umbrella, he put the umbrella in his head because Allah will ejaculate. So here, the people who they are dead, will sprinkle over them the water called the water of life. And that will bring them back from the dead. And when they pour the water of life on them, they will come down, they come up like the same as a plant come from the ground. So when this Abdul, he says, this is not the prophet saying that. Well, your prophet is obsessed with the fountain of life. And if you go and read the story of Gilgamesh, you will see that Gilgamesh was looking for the fountain of life, and he found it in Al-Bahrain, exactly as it says in the Quran. You see, in the Quran, it says, they translate the word Bahrain as the two seas, but in Arabic is not two seas. It means two seas, yes. Bahrain is a location. It's called, the country is called Bahrain. There's a country, it's called Bahrain. This is the country we are talking about. This is where Gilgamesh, he went there to find the fountain of youth. So here, when it says, I remember when Musa said to his boy servant, I'm not going to leave until I arrive to the, to the two seas. The fact it is Bahrain in Arabic. This is what Bahrain, the name of the country, mean. Bahrain. And this is where Muhammad, he got his story from, proving to us again that he's a fraud. And then, the title is our video. Until now, there's not a single Muslim there to call us. Take a note. Even I text the guy, he was online. I text him to call me, Imran Fazil. He went, actually it says available. Let us call him. Maybe we can get him for a dinner. When I came here, it was saying it was online. Now it says he's offline. So the story here that Allah, he sent Musa to learn to be righteous. But then we find that Musa is not learning righteousness, he's learning evil. Because Al-Khadr, and by the way, his name is Al-Khadr. How many of you knows what Al-Khadr means? When the Muslims, they say Al-Khadr, that alone is a fiction story. Al-Khadr means Mr. Green. Why he was called Green? Because when he sat in any floor, even if the grass is dead, the grass will turn green. Why is that? Because he drank from the fountain of life. And I find it funny and astonishing. There is somebody, you see like some few blonde people converting to Islam, or even not blonde, wherever they are. I find it astonishing that how stupid those people are not to see what we see. Is this really what make you convert to this garbage? Why Al-Khadr, he was called Al-Khadr? Any Muslim can tell us? Is it true because he drank from the fountain of youth? And wherever he sat, his ass will make whatever underneath of him green? Let us find a hadith. Here we go. This is Al-Bukhari. They will say to you, it's weak, this is weak, this is weak, this can't be true. Prophet, he did not teach us stupid things. This is not true. Mr. Green, he was called green because whatever his ass set, it turned green. Negla, he's saying, why do you always deflect criticism of your religion? Would you like to explain some questionable things in your book? My friend, I do not need to explain anything in my book because your stupid prophet already approved it. So are you a Muhammadan or you are a Muhammadan? Can you explain some questionable? No, I will not explain it because your prophet, he says, I believe in thee and the one who sent thee. So you should question your prophet when you question me. Because how your stupid prophet, he says, confirming what is with them, and then he make an oath, put his hand on the book, it says, I believe in thee and the one who sent thee. So how come you don't believe in the book was sent by thee, and Muhammad, he believe in the book of thee when the book have a questionable questions about it? Are you afraid to show the proper narration? Abdul, this is Al-Bukhari. Proper narration. Here we go. Are you afraid to show the proper narration? It's Al-Bukhari, Abdul. Are you afraid to show the proper narration? Just go. Just let your dad talk to me. So the Prophet said Al-Khadr was named so because he sat over the barn, white land turned green. With the plantation after he sat over it. Brother, Al-Khadr, he dropped from his ass the fountain of youth water. Not only he drank from the fountain of youth and he alive until now. By the way, Al-Khadr, according to Muslims, he attended the funeral of Noah, and he was in the funeral of Moses, and he was in the funeral of Muhammad. Just because he drunk. Just get out of here, Nagla. Show the chain, get out. Get out, stupid idiot. This is your business, go. We have no time for stupidity. So show the chain, show the chain. Show the chain. So if the chain is not good, why you write it there, chain? Show the chain. Silly, stupid people, unbelievable. Don't get married, please, don't get married. I feel sorry for women. I mean, imagine you are a woman and you marry a husband like this. Oh boy, no, please, no, please. That is the biggest penalty. If your mother hates you really, she will wish you to marry a fool. Because you will wish to disappear every day. Oh boy. My husband is so smart, he's so genius. Why you don't show us the chain? Okay, this is your chain, you idiot. You are one. Didn't you see it before you put it in the book? So you Muslim, you don't see the chain? What chain? Well, you remind me of the story of the guy, the Middle East, my cousin, Saudi. He went to school, and Saudi Arabia didn't teach philosophy. It's haram. I don't know about now. So he went abroad and he went to school, and there's a class about philosophy and logic. So my cousin, he asked the teacher. He said to him, "Sir, what logic mean?" What logic mean? The teacher, he said, logic is about knowledge or learning, investigating, so we can learn something from something else. My cousin, Mr. Abdul, he got nothing from this. Like, what? What does that mean? The teacher, he insists to give him an example. So he said to him, as an example, I will ask you a question, and from that question, I will know more information about you. My cousin, he agreed. He said, okay. He said, do you have a chain at home? My cousin said, yes. The teacher of philosophy and logic, he says, as long as you have a chain, that's when you have a dog. My cousin was like, what? Yes, I have a dog. The teacher, he said, as long as you have a chain, you have a dog, that's when you have a yard. Cousin, he said, wow, yes, I have a chain, I have a dog, I have a yard. As long as you have a chain, you have a dog, you have a yard, that's mean you have a nice house. He said, absolutely, yes. I have a chain, I have a dog, I have a yard. He said, as long as you have a big house like this, have a yard, etc., your mother will take care of it. He said, yes, my mother is for sure taking care of it. Need a lot of work. He said, as long as you have a chain and you have a dog and you have a yard and you have a nice house and your mother is taking care of it, that means your mother is a decent woman. My cousin was like, wow. So he said to him, the teacher, see, from the chain we learned that your mother is a good woman. My cousin, he loved it. So he went in the street. The first one he saw, he asked him, do you have a chain? He said to him, no. So he said to him, your mother is a whore. Because this is how they learn logic. The teacher, he just taught him that the one who have a chain, his mother is a good woman. Obviously, the one who don't have a chain, his mother is a whore. Welcome to the Abdul logic. Aren't you the one who put the chain there? Isn't it this is your Sahih Hadith? Isn't it this is your translation? Isn't it this is your website? Show me your chain, I will tell you who you are. Anyway. Very logical, very deep. So anyway, maybe we should cut this video, make it 2 videos. Like this one is about a comedy about the fabulous of Muhammad, the fairy tales, you know. Yeah. Anyone dare to call me? Be honest. What are you afraid of from? What are you afraid of from? What you will lose anyway? Your dignity? Are you afraid to show your stupidity? There's not a single one of you is smart to speak to me. The truth hurt. And listen. If you call me and bring victory to Allah, Allah might bless you and make your ass a blessed ass. So you sit in the ground, you make everything green. You know what? Why we don't invite Al-Khadr to Saudi Arabia, which is a desert, or Iraq, or many lands, they are all desert. Most of Islamic countries are desert. Well, you know, just let him sit with his ass in the ground. Just move him from place to place. He get from the car, he sit in the floor, he make it green. Listen, by sitting he made it green. So imagine if he put some fertilizer from his bum. I mean, you can imagine. It's going to look like Indonesia. It's going to look so green like Indonesia. Why? Because now he put poo-poo. Because he just sit on the ground, it turn green. So can you imagine what will happen if he do poo-poo? Just imagine. Are you going to say your prophet is not telling the truth? Guys, are you having a good time? Don't forget to give us a like if you like us. Don't forget to give us a dislike. If you are a Muslim, by the way, if you are a Muslim and you give us dislike, Allah will give you women with big boobs. Get the big boobs and give us dislike if you are a Muslim. If you are a Christian, sorry, I cannot give you big boobs. That is out of my control. I mean, look at this religion. It's very convincing, brother. It's very convincing. If you believe in this God, Allah will give you big boobs, women with big boobs. What do you want more? What anyone want more? I mean, what life is about? Big boobs mean a lot of milk. Alhamdulillah. I mean, why they have to be so big, man? I mean, if there is something wrong, isn't it Allah who created the small and the big ones anyway? Are you saying to me that Allah, when he created the small ones, he made them by mistake? What the heck with this? You know what? I can increase the view of my videos just by making a promise of big boobs. If you are a Muslim and you like to earn the big boobs, share my link. Booby, booby, booby. This is God. Faisal saying the following. He says, Faisal, how are you, my friend? Why you don't call me Faisal? I will take what you said and put it in the screen. And I want you to keep posting things because we can use them in a very nice way. So look what Faisal he's saying. فيصل المطيري مطيري انت مطيري شنو هذا؟ يقول قلنا احنا قرايب يا مطيري. فيصل المطيري. CP, you are a shame and disgrace to your family. You were not raised well as a kid. I can tell you were bullied. Like, hold on, what if I show you the hadith that the prophet was bullied? Are you talking about Muhammad or about me? You can tell that nobody can bully me. I'm the last one who can anyone do bully with him. You can tell. I mean, do you see how much I am not confident? You can bully me. I will whip the floor with you in 2 seconds. But as I know that your prophet was bullied, and he was a bully too. Actually, even your God was a bully. Look, let us go there. Allah, he decided to bully the uncle of Muhammad. Can you believe it? Look, we have a bully. The whole Quran is a bully book. Bully bull. Is that God talking? Perish the hand of the father of the flame. Perish he, and no profit for him, and all his wealth will not gain. Brent soon will be in fire, blazing flame. And okay, you know what? His wife. Okay, his wife. Let me tell you about his wife. His wife, she will carry a robe. Is going to make from from leaves around her neck. Okay, and she will be carrying wood for fuel. Okay, bully, you know. And the robe will be twisted. A robe from palm life fiber, brother. Isn't it? This is a bully. What is this? This is how God he talk. This is a God who can do nothing about it. I mean, who are you? You are God. Who is this guy? Is a guy. Can you believe that there is a God who is the Almighty? He go to his office to bully a guy in YouTube. Abu Lahab, he made a YouTube about the Prophet. The Prophet complained to Allah. Allah sent him the solution. I'm going to bully him, okay? Don't worry. Who wants some coffee? Faisal al-Mtayri. You know, Faisal al-Mtayri, you remind me of a guy, his name is al-Mtayri too. He went to the movie first time, and then when he get out, they asked him, how was the movie? He said, he is good, he's good. By the time I finished watching the movie, by the time I finished saying Assalamu alaikum and shaking hands, the movie was over. I think this is you. I remember you now. The guy, he come at the end of the movie saying to me, you must be bullied, huh? He's trying to find it. See, this is philosophy. This is philosophy. The guy, he thought about it. Why this guy is laughing at the Quran? He must be bullied. That's deep. That's so deep. Or so good, my friend. Do you want to be an admin in our chat? Faisal? I can make you an admin. You can bring your 4 wives with you, you know, to help you. Bully. And, you know, to talk about bully, like not to forget that Muhammad, is God. He made the verses in the Quran to bully the wives of Muhammad. What the heck? Yes, brother. Unbelievable. Look at this. The wives of Muhammad are fighting with Muhammad because he's a perverted man. And look at this, brother. I will take a break from the story about Musa's now. Maybe we continue next time in the video. But let's stop here. When the Prophet disclosed matter of confidence to one of his consorts, okay, and she alleged, I don't know how to read this word, sorry, I'm an Arab, to another, like what the heck? And Allah made it known to him. He confirmed the part therefore, and he repudiated, what the heck is this? A part? This is God talking? Okay, let me tell you now. So Muhammad, he told his wife something. The wife told the other wife something else. And he told something, the same something he told her, she told something. Then the other wife, she told something to Muhammad about the something she told from the first wife. And then Allah, he informed the Prophet about the something. You know the thing? I mean, this is God talking. Muhammad told his wife, and the wife told the other wife, and the other wife told the other wife, and then the other wife, and then Allah, he told him what they are talking about, which he said to them. That's deep. This is God talking. It must be from God. And then look at the miracle. She said to him, who told you this? He said, he told me who knows. Like what? The all-knowing. What do you mean he told you? You are the one who told him the story. I mean, the guy is the first one who told them the story, or what he promised. And then she said to him, who told you that? He told me the all-knowing. But you are the one who told them the story. And then Allah, he made a threat, a bully threat. Okay, hold on. If you don't repent to Allah, okay? If you don't repent to Allah, and your heart still inclined, and you know, if you don't repent, Allah will wage war on you. Look what happened. Truly Allah is his protector. Brother, Muhammad, he need the protection of Allah because this is involved two women. Like one woman is a disaster. Two women is overdue. You don't want to play games with two women. I'm a Muslim. Maybe this is ultimate fault. Let us see. Hello?
What's up, CP?
Ultimate fault. This is ultimate fault, yeah. I'm a Muslim. You are not a Muslim. You are the last one to be considered a Muslim. You don't believe in the Quran. You don't believe in the Hadith. You don't believe in Arabic. You believe the Arab are stupid people, so your prophet is stupid. Do we have any Muslim? So Muhammad, he received a verse from Allah saying, truly Allah is protector. And who else? Allah is not enough. Allah is weak. And Jibreel. Look at this. Let us count together who is going to join the army to fight two women. They are 5 foot tall. Brother, it's not easy. The war was big. Truly Allah is his protector. Can you imagine the threat the Prophet, peace be upon him, is facing? Two women against one man. Not enough. And Jibreel. Not enough. And every righteous Abdul. Not enough. And furthermore, the angels. All of this against two women. If Allah protect him already, why we need Jibreel, and why we need the righteous Muslims, and why we need the furthermore the angels? Is that a book written by a Mickey Mouse or by God? The Bible says, if God is with me, who could be against me? That's it. God was with me. What Jibreel? What, you know? Allah, He's a protector. It's over. Shall we go to the title about what Musa he learned? Or we should make it in different video, like make second term video. What do you think? Right? A Christian Prince fan channel. My friend, you are acting like the Muslims now. You are trying to change our topic to make it about something else. Secondly, how many times we say that if a Muslim, he quote a verse, read the chapter and you will see it's not what they are saying. Why you are being foolish? People are foolish. Are you trying to make Islam escape the humiliation now? So you want to talk about the Bible? That's what Muslims do. They just talk about your Bible because you don't want to talk about his Quran. It's embarrassing. Some Christians are no different. They are the same. Foolishness is their signature. When we are done, we say, you know, let's talk about other things. We can do that. Why in the middle, you know? The Muslim they say, who cares what the Muslim says? What do you expect the Muslim says? Faisal, he said, you have religion, you have mine. Faisal, that is the most stupid statement ever I heard. So if you have your religion, I have mine, why your Quran keep calling us names? And why your Quran says kill the Christians and the Jews? I will tell you why. Because you are using abrogated verses. You are a fraud. Muhammad, he said that verse when he was weak. You have your religion, I have mine. And as long as you mention this, just to show you how stupid Muhammad is. This is the chapter of Al-Kafirun. Muhammad is a prophet of God, the Muslim they claim. The prophet of God, he received messages from his God. That's wonderful. And he said in his messages, and this is what you are quoting for me, he says, and I will not worship that you have been worshipped, nor you will worship what I will worship. If you don't like translation, which is not good translation, by the way, we can't change it. So you're a prophet, he predicts that those people will never worship what he's worshiping. But later, all of them became Muslims. Do you see how stupid the Quran is? How this can be a book of God? When he said, you will not worship what I worship, that's meaning you will not worship what I worship. But they worship what he worship. Do you see it? Go and read the book. It's called Asbab al-Nuzul. Or read any interpretation. He was speaking to people who later all of them became Muslims. So how he said to them, you will not worship what I worship, and I will not worship what you worship. And later all of them, they worship together the same what they worship. Stupid Quran. Copy paste people. Nobody want to use his brain. Your brain is not useful the same as the ass of Al-Khadr. The ass of Al-Khadr, may Allah bless his ass, obviously his ass is blessed, is more useful. I did read the whole chapter. What the whole verse, idiot? It says, you will not worship what I worship, and I will not worship what you worship. You have your belief, I have mine. Later, all of them, they worship what he worship. Idiot. Any Abdul? Anyone? Any Abdul wanna speak about the topic we are talking about? And the Christians in the chat, focus with us, please. Don't ask questions, have nothing to do with our topic. Focus, try to be adult, mature. Don't be Abdul. Any Abdul? Any brave Abdul? Why Mr. Faisal he don't call us? Mr. Faisal, if you call me, I'm going to give you the address of the fountain of life. You drink from it, your ass will be blessed. As long you are Mtayri, look like you are from the Gulf. So wherever you sit in the sand of Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Dubai, brother, your ass will make the land green. Christian Prince fan, you are going to force me to block you. Stop reposting questions have nothing to do with our topic. This is the last warning. You are very hyper, but in a wrong way. React to Ali Dawa. He has answered your question. Ah, Ali Dawa. He answered my questions. Yeah, he did.
So Ali Dawa.
I never saw Ali Dawa dare to answer my questions. What about you give me his Skype so I can call him? I want to hear the answer of the questions. Oh, what I know that Ali Dawa was crying for people leaving Islam, asking people for donation, brother, because he is the only one who can save Islam from people leaving Islam. Did you hear what Ali Dawa he said, brother? Hundreds of thousands of people leaving Islam, brother.
Leave Islam every single year.
It is going to become...
What? Every single year, what happened? What happened every single year, brother? No way.
Researchers show that over 100,000 Muslims leave Islam every single year.
This is what Ali Dawa said. And I assure you, 99,999 from them, they leave Islam because of me. This is your Ali Dawa. As a kid. Just want your donation. And all this drama is about what? Donate for us. Donate for us. A person who love Allah, huh? Okay, you want to defend Islam, why you are, okay, so the reason he is scaring you that a lot of Muslims leave Islam, so you can make a donation. Scam. Ultimate part, he keep texting me. He is desperate. He don't even know how to name to choose names. And look, it's going to be a tsunami.
It is going to become an avalanche.
24% of Muslim youth are leaving Islam.
A tsunami.
Brother. Look at this guy. Hold on.
Muslim youth are leaving Islam.
A tsunami.
Your child is going to become an apostate.
Abdul, I challenge all your Abduls to give me their Skype. I will call them right now. I'm here to challenge them how I am scared. They are the one who don't dare. When I called this coward in the screen, Mimi Hijab, he hung up on me 7 times. He did not let me talk. Who's scared? And he edit videos saying Christian Prince, sexual predator, when I was, actually, he is the one who was saying that, not me. He said, Muslim women suckle me. I was quoting your prophet. And the filthy, your sister, she's a whore. He was saying Jesus, he played with his mother's breast. And this is why I mentioned suckle me. He's a coward, like your prophet. He could not debate me, so he tried to frame me. Coward, he is so much intimidated. And then we find that Mimi Hijab, he go around and he asks Muslim women to suckle him. Is that true? Yes, brother. He go around asking Muslim sheikhs if they can let their wives suckle him. He's making fun of what his prophet taught. Can you believe it that somebody is a believer in his religion? He make fun of what his prophet said? What kind of a believer he is? Here we go. This is Mimi Hijab saying, okay, can I suck your wife tit? You see the cowards? They could not debate me. They tried to frame me. Sexual predator, Christian Prince. Why? Because I'm quoting your prophet and your wife, your sister, she was filthy, insulting Jesus. It's in front of you. Are you afraid? Are you afraid of what Mimi Hijab is doing? Okay, can I suck your wife tits? He's speaking that to a sheikh. His name is Muhammad. He's not asking, he's not saying that to a Christian. He's saying that to a sheikh. A sheikh who defending Islam, saying, well, this is what the prophet taught. And not only that, actually, this was verses in the Quran. Breastfeeding and suckling for adult was in the Quran. The Muslim, they claim that a goat ate it. I believe that the one who ate it is Mimi Hijab and people of his likeness. They were ashamed of it. And I will tell you why this is a lie about the goat eating the verses. Don't the Muslim, they say that we memorize the Quran by heart? Correct, people? Don't they say that? Okay. The goat ate pages. She did not eat your memory. Did the goat eat every single Muslim memory, or ate 1 page or 2 pages or 3 pages of the Quran? Any Abdul? Obviously, this is the Muhammad, and they decide to delete it. And as you see, this is not a hadith. This was verses sent by Allah. The verses of stoning to death an adult 10 times. Adult 10 times was revealed. Breastfeeding for what? Adult 10 times. It have to be 10 times. Was revealed. And the funny, they say to us, the Quran is preserved. Who is a Muslim can recite for us the verses of a breastfeeding for adult 10 times? Ask your Muslims, those who you mentioned them, the YouTubers who are just making money from you. They're a bunch of dummies. They don't dare even to say hello to me. The meaning of life? The meaning of life? What meaning of life? Muhammad, he asked him a question even about spirit, he do not know. What's the meaning of life? What meaning of life? Look what you believe in. The meaning of life is that you have a wife, she can give her breast to a stranger, and he have to suck it 10 different times. This is the only meaning of life in Islam. And not only that, the wife of Muhammad, she was ordering her nieces and her sisters to suckle adult men. Is that true? Read and laugh. And this is Sahih. Yahya related to me from Malik, from that the Aisha, the wife of Allah Prophet, bless him and grant him peace, admit those who him, her sister and daughters of her brothers had nursed. How they do that? She opened an office for breastfeeding. Her sisters and her nieces, they take off their breast, put it in the table, because they're big. They can't carry them. They're heavy. And then anyone want to meet with Aisha, he have to suckle the breast of the sisters of Aisha. Let us show you more hadith. What a stupid religion. This is religion. If this is religion, what is this stupidity? And this is your prophet teaching Muslim women to suckle a man. Look at this. The guy, he have a beard, and Muhammad is ordering the women to suckle him. All of this is Sahih Hadith. And Aisha, she is ordering the same. Can I call you and talk about other subject? I'm a Muslim by birth. Maybe this is, let us see, false Muslim or ultimate. Yeah, this guy is obsessed. He could not, he cannot give up. That's it. Trying to retain his honor, which is all over the floor. If you have any, he's not answering. So listen. The title today is why Allah sent Moses to school. The answer is to kill a boy, to make a hole in a boat which will cause it to be drowned, and to learn that he should not be decent. Like the story later speak about a wall was going to collapse, and if the wall collapsed, those people who they were not nice to Al-Khadr, they will find a treasure. This is why Allah, he sent Moses to learn. This is the knowledge. He kill a boy, he have no guilt, he never commit any crime. This is what Moses learned. What the point of this? Stupidity. Allah, he destined the guy, the boy to be a kafir, and then Moses, he was wondering why you killed an innocent boy. Al-Khadr is teaching him, well, I killed him because Allah revealed to me. What is the knowledge in that? What Moses learned? How stupid is that? And then he made a hole in a ship, the ship which is carrying them in the water. And the purpose is that when the pirate they come, they will not take the ship. But you made a hole, and the only way for those pirates will not take it if it's not usable no more. That's mean the ship is drowning. So what is the wisdom in that? As for the ship, it belonged to poor people, okay. make working in the sea. Okay, so I wish to make a defect damage in it, as they were kings after them to size the ship. First of all, why a king want to size a ship of a poor people, which means it's useless? A king? Who in the world will believe that there is a king, he will steal a boat of a poor person, which is obviously made of nothing, a piece of wood? Who want to believe such a story? And now, after we make a hole in it, the king, he changed his mind. But you damaged the boat. If the king, he refused to take it, that's mean it is damaged. They will be drowning. So was Moses, was Al-Khadr helping those poor people? What a stupid story. This guy is saying it's good time to call you, and calling him, he's not answering. Are you going to answer or not? Let me mute the microphone speaker so you guys will not be annoyed with the ringing. He's not answering. People are weird, you know. They say to me, when you can't talk to you, and then we call them, they don't answer. Ah, he want to talk to me privately. Oh, okay, sorry. So this guy looked like he is going to leave Islam. He want to talk about, okay. I got you wrong, sorry. He's a Muslim, but he is almost out. Hashim Hash, I don't know, I heard the Ultimate Fort when you called me. You are not Ultimate Fort? There's a very famous scholar, Muslim scholar, his name is Ultimate Fort. I don't know if you heard of him. Big scholar. Let us see. Let us look for Hashim. Maybe I was wrong about you. No problem. Okay, Hashim, where is Hashim? I'm trying to find you. Okay, here we go. Text me again, text me. I will call you. Calling the wrong guy, hold on. I think this is Ultimate Fort. He is desperate, but we can let see. Okay, we will mute the speakers. So you guys don't get annoyed. Answer, Hashim. He's not answering. I know what we'll do with those people. Even Ultimate Fault, he don't want to answer. Do we have any brave Muslim? So this is the wisdom, the guy, he learned to be evil. So let us say there is some people, they are not being nice to me. And then they own a wall, and this wall, if it collapses, that will reveal for them a treasure. So what I will do, I will fix the wall. So they will not get the treasure. Is that the righteousness? Remember, Allah, he sent Moses to learn from Al-Khadr righteousness. And righteousness is that there is people who they are not nice to Al-Khadr. So he decided to fix the wall, because if the wall collapses, look here, by the way, look at this. And as for the wall, it belonged to 2 orphan boys in town, and there was under it treasure belonging to them, okay? And their father was a righteous man, okay? And the Lord intended that they should attain their age of strength to take of their treasure, okay? As mercy from your Lord, and it did not of my own accord, as the interpretation, blah, blah, blah. So there is 2 kids in the town, and they are orphan, and the wall belonged to them. So now if the wall collapses, the kids, you know, the others will take, but hold on, you know, this is, the story here is very silly and very stupid. How many orphans in this earth, they are being treated misjustly? Why Allah don't fix their walls? And what does this have to do with righteousness? What about teaching people righteousness to give the money to the orphans? Fixing the wall will not change anything, because sooner or later the wall will collapse again. And if collapse when they are old will not make any difference, still people can take it if they are unjust. This is teaching righteousness. Where is righteousness here? And what makes it more ugly is the story of the kid. Do we have any Abdul? Let's see this Abdul here. Well, this Abdul is not answering. I called him many times. The one who called himself Hashim obviously is playing games. Let me block him. I will give you a chance. Call me one more time. You call me now. Last chance. Do we have any brave Muslim to tell us how righteousness is being taught? And do I need to go to different countries to learn those stupid stories to learn righteousness? And how that make this person more knowledgeable? If Allah, he taught him something, that means he is not knowledgeable. It is Allah. If Allah taught him behind this wall, hello? Ultimate? Shut up, son of Muta. Here we go. I know it's Ultimate Fort. How about son of Muta? Yeah. Potato. You know, this guy is obsessed. He cannot retain his honor. The guy who have pupils in his wall. Go clean your wall, you idiot. You remind me of your prophet who used to dry his hands after having sex on the wall. On the wall. Have you ever heard of such a clean prophet? Dry his hands on the wall. Let us see the hadith. Hold on. All right. This is why Ultimate Fort, his wall was so dirty, disgusting. He was following the steps of the Prophet. The towel of Allah Prophet. Do we have any real Muslim here have anything to say? Any Muslim? Mayday, mayday. Well, Abbas is just a stupid idiot. You know, he's just a kid anyway. I mean, we have tons of videos about Abbas. If we want to play his videos, people will die laughing. We have enough comedy of him. Usually I allow him to talk here, but since the last time he said very filthy words to about Jesus, I'm not going to let him to talk anymore. Otherwise, I used to use him for, you know, entertainment purpose. Do we have any Muhammadan? Any Muhammadan? We have only Ultimate Fort. Ultimate Fort, he make name after name in Skype. Any Abdul? So what we learned today? We learned that there is a fish. She have water from the fountain of youth or the fountain of life and come back to life again. And this is supposedly a fountain Allah created in this earth. It exists, brother. And then we have a prophet, his name is Al-Khadr, who drank from that water. And since then, when he sit in the ground, his ass made everything green. Isn't it amazing? This is the same Ultimate Fort. Isn't it amazing? This is Islam. How many of you Muslims really believe that there's a guy, his name is Al-Khadr, he was a green, called the green, because when he sat in the ground, everything turned green because he drank from the fountain of youth. What do you think? Anyone? This is the whole story, and this is what behind this story. A fiction about a guy, he exists long time ago. He was exist in the time of Noah. He was exist in the time of Moses, exist in the time of Muhammad. He was in the funeral of Moses, the funeral of all prophets. He was in the funerals. Why? Because he drank from the fountain of life. Stop telling me this guy wanna text you, this guy wanna call you, otherwise I will block you. I blocked that guy. He is Ultimate Fort. Don't you learn? I am not blind. Anyone will repeat the same thing. First of all, If somebody want to text me, he can text me. It's not your job to tell me who want to text me. My Skype is open. I'm not blind, I can see. So don't be silly repeating the same thing. That's a good question, Faisal. Faisal here have a question, as long as no Muslims is answering about, obviously they are covered to answer. Faisal here is asking a question, how Jesus become God? Is God? He was born, become part of his creation. Okay. You see, I'm going to use the logic you are using. Is that fair, people? Can we use the logic Muslims use? We should use it always, because obviously this is the only convincing logic. So, according to your knowledge, or according to your logic, if we can call it logic, that Jesus, he cannot be God because he's part of his creation. That's wonderful. Allah have hands. Who is the one who created the hands of Allah? Can you tell me? Allah have hands. Allah have a shin. Allah have eyes. Even the Jews, they made fun of this Allah, who his hands can do nothing. Chapter 5, verse number 64. Is the hand of Allah is part of his creation or created by somebody else? Are you there, Faisal? Do you like to call me? No, I'm answering you from your religion, because if I answer it from my own, you will not accept anyway. But anyway, you give up, right? Because you have no answer. For me, it doesn't make any difference. Why? Because Jesus says, before Abraham, I am. So his existence have nothing to do with his birth. So he was exist before the creation, as you claim, of the flesh. Before Abraham, I am, Jesus said. How Jesus can be exist before Abraham, before his birth? Simply, for his existence have nothing to do with his birth as a human. He exists before Abraham. And Jesus here answering your question. And then if we go to the Quran, we will find the same, that Jesus is exist before everybody. How? The Quran confirmed that Jesus is the Word of God. And is the Word of God created? If we search right now in Islamic website, all Islamic books, you will find that Muslims believe that the Word of God is not created. Well, that is Jesus. So are you against your Quran now? This is your silly Quran saying the following: that Jesus, and the Muslim, they add their own fiction translation to the words, which is not there, trying to fix it, horribly written, exposing the silliness of Muhammad. So this verse is supposed to be speaking against the Trinity, right? Okay. All people of the book commit no excuse in your religion, nor says that of Allah aught but the truth. Christ Jesus, son of Mary, was, between two brackets, is not in the Quran, a messenger of Allah. Okay, we will go with this. He is what? Messenger of Allah. Then his word. Okay, let me ask you, was the word exist before the messenger or after the messenger? Does any Muslim can answer? Was the word of Allah exist before Jesus or after Jesus? Now here Faisal, he will decide to retreat and he will not answer. Listen carefully. Was the word of Allah, which is Jesus, exist before Jesus as a flesh or after? Who was exist first? Who is a Muhammadan can help us? Look what Faisal he said. He said this is stupid. Thank you, Faisal. Faisal he agree that Quran is stupid. He admit. Because how we say that Jesus is created as a Muslims, and then we find that Jesus is the Word of God. So how the Word of God can be created? So the point of existence of Jesus was when he was in heaven, not when he was in earth. He is the Word of God. And this is exactly what the book of John, chapter 1, verse 1 says. But Faisal agree that the Quran is a stupid book. For Jesus was exist before he was created as a human being, according to your stupid Quran. It's in front of you. And not only that, what about Jesus being the Spirit of God? Is Jesus a spirit proceeding from him? This is your stupid Quran. So was the Spirit of Jesus created? If the Spirit of Jesus is created, that means Allah is created too, because this is the Spirit of God. According to your Quran, Jesus have the Spirit of God. It's in front of you. And now Faisal, he will go mute. All what he will say this is stupid. He will not dare to answer. So our Bible get you busted, your Quran get you busted. Should I borrow somebody else? Should I go to the Hindus? And not only that, by the way, the Muslims, they claim that there are people who believe in the oneness of God, right? But if you ask Muslims, is the Quran created? Hey Faisal, tell us please, is the Quran created? Muhammadan in the chat, tell us please, is the Quran created? They will say no. Okay, so now we have Allah is not created. We have the Quran is not created. So the Quran is coming from where? Madness. If the Quran is not created, if the word of Allah is not created by Allah, so it's coming from where? So now we have two divine and created. What is the oneness of God? If I go right now and search in Prophet Google, peace be upon him, I will search for the following. Was the Quran created? The answer will be very astonishing. The Quran is the word of Allah. Maybe he exalted, not created. So, if Jesus is the word of Allah, he isn't created too. And then how we can say it's the word of Allah if it's not created by Allah? How this word belong to him if it's not made by him? You see how stupid this religion is? So now we have two uncreated individuals. And not to forget that Muhammad, he claimed that the Quran will come in the judgment day as a man who looked like a ghost, dead ghost. This is how silly this cult is. And the funny, the same verse here, saying don't say Trinity, but here Muhammad is coming with different Trinity, saying that you can be 3 and 1 in the same time. Read carefully. Jesus is the messenger as a man. Jesus is the word, yet he's a man. Jesus is the Spirit of God, yet he is a man. 3 and 1 in the same time. Do you see it? So the same stupid verse saying say it no Trinity is the same verse proving different form of Trinity. Any Abdul? Anyone? G Mu, you can contact me only if you are a Muslim. If you are not, you chat here like the rest. Do we have any Abdul have anything to say? Anyway, you know, guys, I'm thankful that Allah, he gave me the blessing that when I sit on the grass, I make it green. And this is why now many countries around the world, they are trying to have contract with me. All what I need to do all day long, I fly from place to place, sit in the ground and make it green. Actually, there's an island called the Green Land. It is called this way because I sat there. Since I drank from the fountain of life, I will tell you a different story, which is not really nice maybe. Once I met a woman, she is so beautiful. I decide to shake her hand. I shake her hand, she turned green. Hello? Why people are calling me? If you're not a Muslim, you don't call me. If you're not a Muslim, you don't call me. Let me see. Is this guy is a Muslim? If he is not, he will be blocked immediately. So anyway, I'm telling you, this is a true story. That this woman, you know, I shake hand with her, she became a green, brother. Because anything I touch became a green. Okay. Hello? This is the same. Yes, my friend, you are live on air.
Oh, thank you very much for having me.
Can you mute YouTube, please?
Shake hand with her, she became a green, brother. Is anything?
All right. So what do you want to say?
Now?
Yeah, it's okay. What do you want to say to us? Go ahead. You are a Muslim?
Yes, I am actually.
All right. What do you like to say to us? You are welcome.
Yeah, I have a question about Jesus, man.
You have what?
I have a question about Jesus.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, there is this chapter in Matthew.
Yeah.
The 6th chapter or the 7th chapter. Eh? Hello.
Yeah, I hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah. In this chapter, if I'm not mistaken, it clearly indicates that Jesus is an obedient mortal.
What?
And God is the master. Jesus is just an obedient servant. Okay.
He's an obedient servant. Okay.
Yeah, and God is the master, and Lord as well.
All right. So what? Where it says that Jesus is just a servant, he is not a master. Matthew says.
No. Yeah, in Matthew, chapter 6 and 7. Yeah, because I'm having my
6.
Quran.
Okay, where in chapter 6 it says that? Because obviously you are reading an article, right? You must read an article.
No, yeah. I'm having my my Quran with me, and they indicated that in Matthew, verses 6 and 7.
In the Quran, it says in Matthew, the Quran says that.
Yeah, look, the Quran that I'm having, okay.
Yeah.
So it points out that in the
There's
Bible,
nowhere in the Quran the name of Matthew is mentioned. What is that?
No, you don't understand what I'm trying to say.
So you said to me the Quran, you have a Quran, and the Quran says the following, right? But the Quran never mentioned the name of Matthew.
No, I mean in the Bible there is the book of Matthew. Okay,
but the,
so
you are saying you saw that in the Quran you have.
Because I'm having my own Quran, and in this Quran,
so how you have your Quran, and your Quran mentioned Matthew. The Quran never mentioned Matthew. Can you tell me which verse in the Quran mentioned Matthew?
No, bro, this is like a commentary in the Quran that I'm telling you. Okay.
Oh, the Quran,
so it's not
commentary in the Quran. Oh, okay, that's amazing. So the Quran commentary in Matthew 6, it says that.
Yeah. So
okay.
I'm trying
where it says that? Okay, where it says that in Matthew 6, it says Jesus is not God; he is just a servant.
I think it's about these verses in the Bible or in Matthew where the devil is trying to tempt Jesus. You remember this?
Okay, but that it says, but Satan, he said to him, if you are son of God, throw yourself, and then your Father will send angels to save you. It says there he is son of God.
Yeah, but how can the devil tell that to God?
The devil is talking. Jesus did not do what the devil he wants. But the devil he speaks to your God too. The devil, he said to him, the devil in your religion, did he disobey even Allah?
What?
Did the devil disobey Allah?
In Islam?
Yeah.
Is that a question? In Islam, you're trying to say that the devil disobeyed Allah. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that is,
so here Jesus, Shaitan is talking to him. He's trying to find out who is this person. Is he really the son of God? And he is trying. Because if he do what Shaitan he want, then this person is a human like everybody. If he could not make him, then he cannot be a human like everybody. So according to your religion, is Jesus a sinner?
According to my religion, as far as I remember, no.
Okay.
No.
So Shaitan, he failed. Okay.
No.
I will go with you. You just said something very important. I respect your honesty. According to your religion.
No, according to my understanding, I mean, I might be wrong, but according to
No, my friend, no problem. So, no, it is actually true. According to the Quran, Jesus is holy. Chapter 19, verse number 19. But we need to ask ourselves now a question: why Jesus is holy and Muhammad is not?
Yeah, because Jesus is holy, because Jesus, unlike Muhammad, Jesus is not having a biological father. Okay. So
the reason, okay, I will go with you. This is very nice to say, actually, very smart. Jesus is holy because he don't have a father like us. Adam don't have a father too.
Yeah, but Adam, on the other hand, is also not having a mother. So still there's a difference between Adam. Adam is not having a biological mother. Jesus, we see, he used to have a biological mother who was Mary. Okay.
So Jesus, he have a mother. Adam, he don't have father, neither he have mother. Shouldn't Adam be more holy then? Because he don't have a father, neither a mother.
Shouldn't, this question, I think it's a smart question, but again, look, I'm not well versed, okay? So I think Adam also is a holy man.
Okay, when we say
maybe Adam also is a holy man.
A person is holy, what does holy mean? We say a person is holy. What holy mean?
Holy, I think holy means like somebody who is completely righteous, truthful, and it's like almost perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Almost, because don't you call Allah holy? Is Allah holy? according to you?
No, Allah is the holiest of holies.
There's no holiest and there's no less holy. Either you are holy or not. There's nothing holiest and holy. Because if I am holiest than you, and that means you are not holy.
No. That means I am holy.
My friend.
If you are,
let us use language. Let us use language. If I say you are cleaner than I, that means I'm not clean. I have dirt. Correct?
No.
Yeah. What no?
This is not my understanding. My understanding is if you are clean and I am clean. So now we have to check this out. Who is cleaner? There can be a small dirt or an unfinished.
You can be cleaner if you are holy. Holy is the top. To call a person holy, he must be the top clean. There's nothing, because if he have one touch, my friend,
did you remember that
clean is
Allah
about
says
sin.
that He is the best of creators.
Hold on. The word clean here is about sin, correct? The word clean, we are using the word sin. Is it sin what will make us unholy? Right? Sin.
What? Sin.
Sin.
Yeah.
Okay. So did Jesus commit any sin?
Yeah, this now is a different question. You said holy, but
did Jesus commit any sin?
As far as I know, maybe only one sin, yeah.
Which one? So why the Quran call him holy?
Because Jesus was asked if he was the king of the Jews, but he did not answer this. He decided to.
No, he answered. He answered. He said, "You said that." He agreed with them. He said, "You said so." He said, "Well, you are asking me about something." No, my friend, no, don't make things up. They asked him, "Are you the king of the Jews?" He said, "You said so." So you agree. You just called me king. You said so.
No, but the question is, are you?
My friend,
the question is,
don't fabricate things. Secondly, don't we have the Quran saying that Jesus is holy already?
Yes.
Okay. And this is Quran being given to Muhammad 600 years after Muhammad?
Yes.
Okay. So 600 years pass and Jesus is holy.
Yeah, like I said, my understanding is that Jesus
Muhammad in the time of Jesus, was he holy?
Muhammad in the time of Jesus?
No, in the time of Muhammad, sorry. I mean, when we were Muhammad, the person, was he holy?
Yeah.
He was?
Yeah, Muhammad was a righteous man.
I'm asking, is he holy? Did he commit sin?
No, he was not holy.
Okay, I want you to read for me. I don't know if your screen is open. I hope your screen is open. I will put for you the verses from the Quran.
What do you mean my screen?
Yeah, but just be sure that to mute the YouTube so we don't have double sound.
Okay.
This is your Quran in chapter 48, verse number 2, saying that Allah is saying, "May Allah forgive your sin." Speaking to Muhammad. So now you confirm, and everybody heard you, that Jesus is holy. 600 years after Jesus, still Jesus is holy. Wonderful. Muhammad, in his time, he is a sinner. And the Quran confirmed that.
Yeah, I can recall that that is true. So,
okay.
But
so how Jesus,
still the best
how Jesus is a human being like us, and he is holy, and how Muhammad is the most righteous person. You just named him that, right? The most righteous person, but he's a sinner.
Jesus is not a human being like me and you. He is simply not with a biological father. Okay? So me and you, we are having both biological parents. Okay.
So now and Jesus, so you are saying that Jesus' nature is above sin.
Is above sin.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not so about. Yeah. Okay. Maybe yes. Yeah.
So Jesus' nature, people, is above sin. Muhammad's nature is the nature of a human being. Is a sinner. So who's God?
Yeah. That.
So what is God then? God is the one whose nature is above sin. God is the one whose nature is above sin.
Yeah, but we look. Okay, we're talking about, like I told you in Matthew, there is this, in
friend,
Matthew.
there's nowhere in Matthew is saying what you are saying. That is not true.
No.
Jesus said, I am being sent by my Father. And then Jesus, he said to his disciple, I will wash your feet. But doesn't mean that he is like a servant, a slave. You know, he is being humble. He says, if you don't do what I'm doing, you don't belong to me. And Jesus is the one who said, I am from above, you are from below. And Jesus is the one who said, I am before Abraham, I am. So all of this is Jesus saying that before Abraham, I am.
That's metaphorical.
No, not metaphorically. They asked him about his age. He said, how Abraham, he saw your day. Abraham, he saw your day. He said, truly, truly, I say to you, before Abraham, I am. He said, how you are before Abraham and you are not even 50 years old. So this is not metaphorically. It's not up to you. The whole Bible speak about Jesus' existence. Have nothing to do with his birth. Everything was created by him and for him. By him created. So here now me and you, we came to an agreement that Jesus' nature is above sin. Muhammad's nature is sinner nature.
Yeah, it's sinful, yeah.
Let us stop here. Is Allah nature is above sin or he is a sinner too?
You know, first of all, we don't know what is Allah's nature, okay? Or God's nature, because like we only know about as far as we are talking, we only know about Jesus and Muhammad. Jesus is having a mother but not a father. So therefore we have some clue about Jesus' nature.
No problem. I'm asking you now. Let us focus on the topic, please. When I say the nature, I'm not talking about his skin, you know, his hands, how they look like. No, I'm talking about the nature of sin. Jesus is you are the one who said to me, Jesus' nature is above sin. Wonderful. Is Allah nature above sin?
Yeah. I would like to agree that Allah's nature is above sin. But again, I don't know what is Allah's nature like.
Is it okay? If I go to you now and I tell you, go and flirt with the wife of your son, is that a good thing to do?
I don't have son. I don't have any son.
Let us say you have a son and he is married. You have a wife, huh? And then I say to you, go and flirt with her. Go to her house. Tell her that you want her in bed.
No, I will.
Is that evil from Satan or this is from Allah?
You know, if Allah orders me to do that, then I suppose Allah is having a good reason why I should do that. Because there's
a good sin in Islam?
Huh?
There's a good sin in Islam?
Yeah, there is a good sin. For example, you can lie.
So you are saying to me now, if Allah told you to flirt with your own son wife, Allah, he have a good reason for that. What is the good reason?
Yeah. First of all, Allah never told me that, so I can only draw examples.
Chapter 33, verse number 37. He told Muhammad. He told Muhammad, chapter 33, verse number 37. Allah, he told Muhammad that this woman is yours. So have fun.
No, you said chapter what?
33, verse number 37.
37. Please give me some moment, please. 37.
No, he is not. He did not call me before. Did you call me before ever? My friend, did you call me ever before?
Yes, I used to call you like before, yeah.
And they are saying, did you call before and you left Islam?
Did I call before? I was strongly doubtful, but I still did not make up my mind. I'm still looking for more. Yeah, I call you. You remember that, yeah?
No, I don't remember.
And I was trying
to receive calls from everybody. I don't know. Anyway.
Okay. You said 33, 37, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, 33, 37.
My friend, you can look on the screen. There's no need for all this stuff to look for forever. Look on the screen. We have it
really
there.
Find it. Okay. Let me open it. Okay, right. I can see it. And remember when you said to him, Zayd bin Haritha, the freed slave of the Prophet, on whom Allah has bestowed grace by guiding him to Islam, and you, O Muhammad, to have done favor by promoting him. Keep your wife to yourself and fear Allah. Keep your wife and fear Allah.
So Allah saying to Muhammad, why you are training the man, keep your wife, when I told you should take her? Why? So
it says keep your wife and fear Allah.
Why God want to encourage relationship between a married woman and a married man? And the married woman is married to the son. Is that ethical in Islam?
Yeah, but this privilege is unique to Muhammad only.
So this is a privilege. So it's a privilege to be filthy.
No, not necessarily. I think like
what do you mean not necessarily? So now, if you go to your son and you flirt with the wife, and Allah told you this is a privilege to you, that will make you a good person.
Like I said, Allah is having reason for whatever commandment that He.
What is the reason? Muhammad, you have already many wives. What is the reason? Already have many wives. Is he single? Is Muhammad he cannot find a wife? And the woman she is married already.
No, not.
The woman
Muhammad
she is
can
married
have any
already.
wife.
Listen. Muhammad here, he broke the commands of God. When God he gave Moses, he gave him command. And the command says, don't wish what is not yours. Don't look at the women is not yours. Don't take the money. Don't steal the money is not yours. So Muhammad is breaking the command of God. And his God cannot be the God of Moses.
Okay, but you did hide in yourself what Allah has already made known to you, that He will give her to you, that which Allah will make manifest. You did fear the people. So here, what I can see so far is that Muhammad is given this privilege, that
hold on.
That
how you call fornication a privilege?
Like fornication a privilege? Yeah. What do you mean fornication? Like Muhammad is going to marry
this is a married woman. Any relationship with married women is a fornication.
No, but remember, this lady was divorced also before Muhammad can get.
What before? The woman is married. The woman is married. Why does God is encouraging relationship with married women? And what kind of a prophet he go to the house of his own son when the husband is not there, and he flirt with the women? Didn't his God say to him the opposite? She says, "Shame on you." As an example, as an example, we have a story in the Old Testament where a prophet of God, he committed sin by taking the wife of somebody else. He did not sleep with her until the husband died, but he sent him to war to die, evil. God condemned his action. Here the God of Islam is blessing him. He's saying to him, why you are hiding what Allah told you? He's encouraging him to have relationship with married women, and you say to me this is a privilege.
Yeah, I think this privilege is reserved only to Muhammad. That's why you will not see anybody doing this again. Although
so what we learn from you now that Muhammad, he have a privilege to be perverted.
To be what?
Perverted.
No, I will not say perverted, because you can see
So
this
if
is
I
the
go
only
to your
time
house,
that,
if I go to your house and I see your wife, and your wife, she is beautiful, with my respect to your wife, I'm not making fun of you, and I see your wife and I want to sleep with her, that does not make me a bad person for you. That make me, I'm a person of a privilege.
let me give you an example.
No, don't give me an example. I just
take,
give you one. I just give you one. I go to your
Yeah.
I go to your house when you are not there. And I say to your wife, you are beautiful, I like you. And we go to bed.
Yes.
Your answer is, this is good.
You said you flirt with my wife and then you go to bed with my wife. No, but that's not what happened here.
No, this is what happened
Muhammad,
here. He flirted with her because he want to have her. And now Allah is
Yeah,
telling
but-
him, why you are hiding what Allah He told you? What He told him, you will take this woman, take her. So now he went to the house of the man. So the
Yeah.
wife, she will tell him, listen, he did it on purpose. So that when the husband, and obviously they are in bed together already. The women, when the husband, he came, he was happy, excited. He told him, your father was here and he flirted with me. A person who have honor, he will go to fight the father.
but-
What shame on you? You are a scumbag. You are filthy. How you do that to me? Instead, he
remember,
knew that Muhammad, he
is the
cannot play
prophet.
games with him. He will kill him. So he went there. He said to
You
him,
said
my
flirt.
wife, she
I
is
will-
not good to me. I want to divorce her. But he never mentioned divorce before. Until the wife, she
Yeah.
told him that your father was here and he was flirting with me. Correct?
So I thought like what happened here was like Muhammad complimented this woman that she is beautiful, that she is okay.
How he compliment, how this is complimented? He flirt with her. If I say
Okay,
to
you
your,
can-
if
you
I
can-
say
you
if
can-
I
you
say
can
to
say
your wife,
it's
if
flirting,
a
but
man,
I
if
would
your
say it's
neighbor,
complimenting.
if your friend come to your house and he say to your wife, my heart fell into you, that is a compliment.
Yeah, that can be a compliment here too.
How that is compliment? The guy is flirting with your wife, she's married. What kind of a friend? He come to your house flirting with your wife.
If you are married and a woman, an unknown woman said that, oh, my brother, you are very handsome, you are okay, that does not
He did
necessarily mean.
he did not say you are beautiful.
Yeah.
Secondly, why he is looking? He saw her already many times before. What beautiful? The story says that when he came to her house, Allah he sent wind, and he lifted the curtain, and she was almost wearing nothing, and she was a beautiful white soul. So Muhammad he said, Subhanallah mu'allif al-qulub. Praise be to Allah, the one who made my heart flip for you. So not only is it flirting, he's staying her, his intention, he want her. How this is a privilege for a man. He is already married. He have tons of wives, and she is already married too.
Yeah, I agree that Muhammad used to see this woman before, but it's the first time that Muhammad is seeing this woman in this particular state. And
This is the first time he saw her naked. So the first time he saw her naked, he decided to jump on her.
Yeah, but remember, Muhammad is also a man. He's a sinner also. Like naturally.
Okay, so is it a sin? Okay, you just said Muhammad is a man. He's a sinner also. So is it a sin to do what
Yes.
he did, or it was a good thing?
No, sinner here. Sorry, what I want to say is that Muhammad can be tempted. Like anybody.
No problem.
So
No problem. Okay,
yeah.
Muhammad can be tempted like everybody. I can be tempted
Yes.
too, but I'm not going to go to the house of my friend to flirt with his wife. Isn't it us? Isn't it supposedly a prophet of God is the first one to control himself?
Yeah, but this does not always happen. The prophets sometimes we
Not
can
always
see
happen. It's
also.
always happened with Muhammad. And look here, what kind of God he is encouraging the man who is tempted. You are the one who used the word tempted. He is encouraged the man who is tempted to do what he's tempted to do. He's encouraging him. Shouldn't he say to him, good, thank you for saying to the man, keep your wife? You should say the opposite. He said, don't, okay, that's wonderful. You say to the man, keep your wife. That's a very good of you. Repent. Don't think about the wife anymore. She is his wife.
I think Allah is not encouraging Muhammad here. He is simply
He is
supporting
encouraging.
him.
He is saying to him, why you hide what Allah revealed to you? What Allah revealed to him? That this woman, she is yours. Are you afraid from people what they will say? So he knew that people will say bad things about him because this is wrong. Allah manifests to him. What kind of God he manifests to him about a married woman? At least let her get divorced yet first. And what kind of a God he sent wind to open the curtain so the prophet can see her naked? And then what kind of God he said to the man, why you said to him, divorce your wife, don't divorce your wife, when you should have her?
Okay, so I really don't have any more clue how to get around this. I only think like Muhammad was tempted because he's simply a human like any one of us, and he's a special man. This privilege.
You called me, remember, you called me to talk how Jesus is God, and you agreed that the nature of Jesus is above sin. So yes. Jesus will not be tempted by a naked woman, correct?
So are we comparing Jesus and Muhammad now? I'm not trying to compare these two.
I'm not asking you to compare. I'm not asking you to compare. I want an answer. Jesus cannot be tempted by a naked woman, according to your understanding, because he is above his nature. Okay. So guys, Jesus cannot be tempted by any woman. But let me ask you then, isn't Jesus a man like everybody?
No.
No. He's God then.
Yeah.
He's God.
He's not. No, I can't say he's God like at this moment.
Any man exists in this earth. Hold on. Any man exists in this earth, including me and you, can be tempted. If you say no, you are lying.
Yes, I already.
So we agree that all men. We agree that all men in this earth, all men, no exception, can be tempted, and they got tempted. But Jesus, nobody can tempt Jesus. Nobody. Satan, he tried. He failed. So what makes Jesus above is holiness. And what makes him above, that he is from above, not from below. And Muhammad is just a bad person, hijacking the business of a prophethood. He is no prophet. He is making Quran just to serve his private part.
Yeah, I call to understand very well what Matthew is saying. Matthew 4:10, for example. Okay, Matthew 4:10. You know, thou shalt worship the Lord, thy God, and Him only shall you serve. So you are well versed. Okay.
What?
What is my understanding is that you are well versed. Okay. You are familiar with this.
I have what?
I'm saying that you are well versed, that you are familiar with the text. Right?
I don't understand. You are very. Somebody can tell me what he's saying. You are very what?
No, I said you are well versed. You are well versed. You read extensively.
Well versed.
Okay?
Well versed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So Matthew 4:10 is saying that you shall worship the Lord thy God, and Him only shall you serve. So I don't get the context. I only see this verse. Okay. So who is speaking here in your context? Is it Jesus who is speaking here, or is Yahweh who is speaking?
Jesus speak to Satan.
So Jesus is telling Satan that you should worship your Lord?
No, he is quoting for him. He's quoting for him what the command of God is, that the only one you worship is God. So here, the Satan is asking, well, you know what? I will give you this, I will give you that, I promise you this. And then Jesus answering him, refuting him, that the true righteous person is the one who only do such a thing only to God, no one else. So you are no one. I am the one who people will bow down for him. And then the devil, he continue speaking and saying, well, you know what, if you throw yourself from the top of the mountain, well, the angels will, will come and don't worry about you, about what will happen. And then Jesus said to him, it says, don't like try your Lord. You're trying me. Trying me, I am your Lord. You are trying me. So Jesus here is confirming in every statement that he is the Lord God, and you cannot tempt God. And this is why Jesus in verse number 7 said to him, it's written again, thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy God. So Satan is trying to tempt Jesus. And Jesus saying to him, it's written that you shall not try. Don't even try. It doesn't work with me. And you agreed that Satan, he could not do anything. Satan, he tried. When the translation in the Bible says it tempt, it's an act. It's an act of temptation, but it failed. Jesus wasn't not that tempted. So I can try to tempt you. I can say to you, if you believe in me, I will give you women. And then you say to me, like what Allah do. Allah, he promised us women with big breasts. He's trying to tempt me and you and everybody. For me, I'm not tempted by this. I laugh at it.
Okay, so I get what you are. So it is this Matthew 4:10 is a situation between Jesus and the devil only. So I was thinking, okay, this is like a general statement to everybody. Okay.
My friend. When you read,
it's difficult. It's difficult. So
it's not difficult. No, it's not difficult. Not difficult. When you read the story from the beginning, so you will not misunderstood. Maybe you are just reading
no,
a
my
quotation.
Quran here is in my Quran here.
There's no Quran. First of all, there's no Quran mentioning Matthew. That is a stupid author adding things there. Secondly, the Quran you have, even the Muslims who they are writing the Quran for, you can't understand. How they can understand our Bible? I mean, they can't even explain their own book. And now suddenly they became expert in our book.
I think you don't understand what I'm trying to get at. What
I understand. You are reading a book, you call it Quran. But the truth is, this is not Quran. Because nowhere in the Quran, it's mentioned the book of Matthew.
No, this is only a quotation from the Bible.
Exactly. So this is an idiot. This is an idiot. He is putting things there have nothing to do with the Quran. As an example, you said to me you saw that in the Quran. What chapter, what verse?
No, that's why I repeatedly said this is a quotation from
I'm asking you,
from whoever.
The quotation, you found it in which verse in the Quran, according to the book you have?
No, this is pages before you start having the first surah or the first ayah in the Quran. It's
what surah is the one he is trying to insert those things in?
No, he's not definitely doing that. He's not.
Why is quoting those things? What is the purpose of quoting them?
Okay, I tell you, it says here, Jesus and Muhammad, peace be upon them, in the Bible and the Quran, biblical evidence of Jesus being a servant of God and having no share in divinity. Okay, so having no share, this commentator is saying that Jesus is having no share in the divinity. Okay, and also there is, Jesus is having no share in divinity.
No say,
no share. S-H-A-R-E. Like my accent is very bad. Maybe that's why you are understanding. Like,
so he is saying that Jesus is not divine, right?
Yeah, Jesus is not related to any divinity. It's not divine. Yes, simply.
No, but this idiot, he just got himself busted. Why? Because he tried to teach you something. This idiot who wrote the book, is an idiot. Because he's trying to teach you something, and you are the one who said to me that Jesus is above the nature of all mankind.
Can you repeat that, please?
You said to me that the nature of Jesus is above the nature of all mankind. He's not like anyone, correct?
Yes.
That means divine, because the nature of mankind is the nature of mankind, and anything else can be called holy. It must be divine. So the nature of mankind is a sinner. The nature of Jesus is not a sinner. The nature of the angels are the angels themselves. They can commit sin. Even in our Bible, angel himself, he commits sin. He was thrown out of the mercy of God. In the New Quran, angels are liars, and they commit sin. They accuse Adam to do mischievement, and Allah told them, if you are truthful,
Okay, just for a moment. In my lifetime, I'm already almost 26 years old. I have seen locations, I have seen characters that are repeatedly being referred to as holy man, holy places.
I don't care. So those are false statements. One, because no man is holy, only God is holy.
That's why I'm having difficulty to try to catch up with
difficulty. Don't be fool yourself.
Yeah, because
somebody said to you, the holy priest, he's not holy. Or the holy pope, he's not holy.
Yes.
Or the holy Christian prince, he's
or
not holy. Or the holy prophet,
the holy
he's not
imam.
holy. Listen, my friend,
yes.
there's no one is holy. We can use the word as a language, to show respect of like their decencies. But when it's come to holiness, there's only one holy, that is God. And now we are talking about, who commits sin, who commit not. So a person never commits sin deserves to be called holy, or he never commits sin. But it's not only just about committing sin. Jesus is way above that. As an example, when I say to you, who is God? What is the definition of God you have?
What?
What is the definition of God you have? When I say to you, you are a Muslim, and you say to me, you believe in God. So what God?
No, I said I believe in Allah. Yeah,
I know. You believe in Allah.
Yeah.
Allah is His name. So what is Allah?
Yeah.
Okay, what is Allah? Give me definition of Allah.
What is? Yeah, Allah is the creator of everything that we are seeing around.
That's a false answer, because Allah, He could describe Himself that He is the same as Baal, but He is better.
He is the same as what?
Baal.
What is Baal?
Baal is the creator, one of the creators. Baal is one of the pagan gods. Baal was very famous, very popular in the Middle East, and even in Europe, and people worship him. So Allah, He says, He is better than Baal. He is the best of the creators. So by doing that, Allah, He admit that Baal is a creator, but Allah is better.
Yeah, I think this is one of the statements that I disagree with. Because
for example, disagree? This is Quran. Either you leave Islam, or are you playing games with me, my friend? Because you called before. Are you playing the same game? I'm asking you. Does it say in front of you? What do you call upon Baal and forsake the best of the creators? Does it say the best of the creators?
Yes.
Okay. So Allah, He put His name next to the name of Baal, saying He is better than Baal. He is the best of the creators. By saying I am the best of the creator. Why you pray to Baal when I am the best of the creator? Which means Baal is a creator and Allah is a creator, but Allah is claiming that He's better. Otherwise, comparing myself, if I say I am the best of the student, that means there's other student, I'm not the only one. Do you agree?
Yeah, I understand that. I understand your point.
So Allah is the best of the creators, but there's no other creators, or there's other creators?
Based on this statement, there is multiple creators, and Allah is the best of all of them.
So how, when I asked you who is Allah, you said to me He's the only creator?
No, I said Allah is the creator of everything around us, including ourselves. That's what I said.
He didn't. Hold on. He said that I am the best of the creators. So the creator of Baal is where? Where is Baal?
I told you a moment ago that this is one of the verses that I disagree with. So you can see who I am.
Agree or so you don't agree with the Quran now, so you have to leave Islam then. Either you agree with it or you don't agree. If you don't agree, this means you leave Islam. If I gather enough evidence, I don't mind. I can leave Islam, but still, I think I have to take my time. One evidence is enough as 1,000 evidence. Either Allah is the only creator, or He is not. So is He, according to the Quran, the only creator? If He is the only creator, and then He says He is the best of the creators, that means Allah is lying. Because I should
but you remember also when the Quran was being compiled, there is still many part of the Quran that was not added, or that was somehow.
Then you should agree that the Quran cannot be from God, because simply Allah, He said, "Inna alayna jam'ahu."
No, did you remember this point? Because
Allah, He said in the Quran, "Inna alayna jam'ahu wa Qur'anahu." It is on us to collect it and to preserve it, and to keep it. So did Allah collect the Quran, preserve it? According to you, no. According to Allah, He will preserve the Quran. According to you, He did not.
The preservation of the Quran, as you said, I have trouble agreeing with that 100%. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still in it.
Okay. So Allah, He could not preserve the Quran, could not collect the Quran. And actually, the one who collected the Quran is Uthman ibn Affan, not Allah. This is again proving that Muhammad is a fraud. But now as long you are saying you don't agree with this verse, you don't agree with that verse, well, the one who made the verse is who?
The one who revealed the verse is Allah, I believe, still through the Archangel Gabriel.
So how Allah he makes such a
but
mistake?
now,
Why you don't
what?
agree with Allah then? Allah is the one who revealed this
No,
verse.
come on. Human beings were involved. You already know better than me. Human beings were involved, and the compilation and a lot of stuff happened here. You know, combination of stuff.
So what do you mean? You mean you Muslims, you added those words to the Quran?
Yeah, Muslims are also human beings. They can be flawed. They can make errors. They can be having selfish interests. Muslims, we are all human beings at the end of the day. You know, so we are not above. Yeah. So I am one of the many Muslims who think that.
Whatever I show you, anything stupid in the Quran, you will say to me, this is the error of a human being.
Whatever is, no, I will not do that.
Yeah, anything I show you now, you will say to me, well, I don't agree with it. This is obviously error of a human being. This is somebody added there. So why you are calling me, my friend? Why you call yourself a Muslim? Why you call yourself a Muslim if there's no book left to follow? How you follow the book which you cannot trust? You are saying to me that those verses is added by Muslims. So how you follow this book if you don't trust the book?
Yeah, I follow this book simply because there are many other wisdom,
other what?
That touch my heart. Yeah, there are many wisdom passages.
Wisdom? Okay, give me an example. Give me an example of the wisdom. Because there's many wisdom. Give me the wisdom. Give me the best wisdom you have in the Quran.
Yeah, come on, bro. There are many wisdoms in the Quran.
Give me one.
For example,
give me the best one.
Huh?
Give me the best one.
Yeah, for example, the Quran says that if you will kill one man, it's like you kill the whole mankind. You remember this?
So why the Quran says kill them wherever you find them?
Yeah, but this is a war situation also. This is a conflict situation.
This is a situation. So a second ago, non-killing is wisdom. A second after, killing is wisdom. We were talking, my friend, hold on. First of all, the verses you are quoting for me, Muhammad was quoting the Torah. This is not Allah.
No, what I'm telling you,
he was quoting the Torah. It says, even in there it says, for this reason it was prescribed for the children of Israel that whoever slay a soul, unless, like for not justice reason, he is as the same as someone who's in slaughter everybody, and this is in the 10th commandment. Don't kill. So Muhammad is quoting the Jews. This is not Islam. The verse after it, Muhammad, he says, kill everybody. Those who they are against Allah, wage war on Allah, not wage war by taking sword. Right now, the punishment for me for speaking against Muhammad is death. This is waging war in Islam. So the punishment of those who wage war against Allah and His apostle and strive, make mischievement in the land, is what? They will be murdered. But even there in Quran it says they should be murdered. Do you see it? It says they should be murdered, or they should be crucified, or we should cut their hands. So how the one who kill a human being for no crime he commit, was I did not commit a crime. This is what the verse is saying. If I did not kill anyone, I should not be killed. If I did not kill specifically, I should not be killed. The verse after it says, the one who is against the Prophet, kill him and cut his hands and put him in the cross.
But you can see verse 33 is saying that those who wage war against Allah and His apostle and strive to make mischief in the land. So this is specifically isolating this group of people who are waging war against Allah and His apostle. And also,
so you agree? You support killing me?
No, I will not do that. I will not. I don't support me killing.
It's not up to you. I am according to your verse. According to your verse now, I'm causing mischievement in the land.
No, you are not causing mischievement.
Okay,
I think
hold on, just to show you that you are a hypocrite person. Isn't it the Quran chapter 9 verse number 9 speaking about talking about killing the Christians and the Jews just because they don't believe in Islam?
No, this verse 33, I can see that it says waging
Don't tell
war
me history.
against Allah.
The verse in the front of you, it says, fight those who don't believe in Allah, nor the last day. It doesn't say those who fight you. It says fight against those who believe in Allah. Who fight against those who believe not in Allah. So number one reason, what? They believe not in Allah. Number one reason, number two reason, no the last day. But third reason, they don't forbid what Muhammad forbid, which means they don't follow Islam. Number four reason, those who don't acknowledge the truth, religion of truth, which means they refuse Islam. From the people of the book, and this, so all the crime they did, they refuse Islam, and now we have to kill them. So how you say to me, the Quran, the wisdom, it says if you killed one man, as if you killed all mankind, and now you want to kill anyone just because you don't accept Muhammad to be a prophet?
Yeah, but you can also see that there is this verse that says that if you kill one man, you kill the whole mankind.
How that
so
work,
now
my friend? Muhammad, all what he did, he justified the killing now. That if you kill one man, if you read the verse, by the way, this is about killing a Muslim. If you kill a Muslim, as if you killed mankind, but if you kill all the Hindus, it's okay. If you kill all the Christians, okay. You want me to show you the interpretation for the verse?
Yes, please.
Okay, let us go and see the verse. If you kill a Muslim, and now if this is what it says, what you will do? Are you going to leave Islam? Or say yes, please, just to, playing games?
Like I said, I think this religion is too old and too deep.
Yeah, too deep.
Me,
I can tell how too deep it is. Yeah. So guys, this religion is too deep. Okay, too deep. It says the sperm coming from the backbone. And too deep, it says that the prophet he can flirt with his. It's too deep. Hold on. And too deep that the prophet he have a privilege. He can flirt with the wife of his son. Very deep. Now read with me. Which book of interpretation you like to read from? Which one is your favorite?
I think Ibn Kathir.
Ibn Kathir. Let us go to Ibn Kathir. Okay, let us go to Ibn Kathir. Here we go. We want to make you happy. Ibn Kathir. All right. This is Ibn Kathir.
There is no Ibn Kathir. This is Al-Jalalain.
Yeah, this is Ibn Kathir now in front of us. The ayah says, whoever kills a soul without justification, such as in retaliation of a murder or causing of mischief in the earth, okay, as if he killed all mankind. And now we could go down. He continue more, he says. Meaning, if anyone killed, he's repeating the verse here. Let's see where. Enter Uthman, okay.
Do you also know that
my friend,
the
hold
other...
on. Okay, hold on. Read it. It's about killing Muslims. If you kill Muslims, you are murdering. If you kill non-Muslims, this is only for Muslims. Read carefully. Whoever kills a soul that Allah forbid killing is just like the killing of all mankind. Sa'id ibn Jabir, oh, they will see it. He said, he who allow himself to shed the blood of a Muslim is the like who allow shedding the blood of all people. He who forbid the shedding the blood of one Muslim is like the one who forbid the shedding of the blood of all people. So this verse here, Muhammad is using it to not to kill Muslims, but we can kill Christians.
Yeah, it's like whoever kills one soul that Allah has forbidden.
One Muslim. It's for Muslims. You cannot kill
but
Muslims.
You can say it's one soul.
No problem, but the soul of a Muslim believer. Because Allah forbid you from killing a Muslim believer. So whoever kills a soul is forbidden by Allah to be killed. But there's other souls is not forbidden by Allah to be killed. Like the Christians, the Jews, the Hindus, the atheists, etc.
Yeah, it's definitely too complicated. Okay, it's definitely
okay. Take care. You are just playing games. Yeah, it's complicated. And let me block you. Actually, I have no time for liars. It's complicated. Even this one is complicated. Even this one is complicated. There is wisdom in the Quran. What is the wisdom? The sperm coming from the backbone of the man, and a sperm coming from the ribs of the women. And if you go to your wife, son, you're the son of your wife of your son, flirt with her. This is wisdom. This is wisdom, brother. Only Allah can come with such a wisdom. This is Ultimate Fart. He is using the name of Faisal. Hey Faisal, Ultimate Fart is using your name. He's texting me in Skype. Welcome to Nigeria. Why you are using somebody else's name, Ultimate Fart? Ultimate Fart. Oh, this is not Ultimate Fart. I was wrong then. Okay. Is that Faisal?
Yes, I am.
All right, Mr. Faisal. How are you, my friend?
I'm good. How are you?
I thought somebody using your name. Okay.
No, that's actually me.
Okay, so what do you want to say to us? You were in here for a while, and you.
Yeah, just give me a second. I can't hear your voice very clearly. Just trying to fix my speaker.
All right. Fix it, and we will be happy to hear you. You hear me now better?
I can hear you, but not that loud, actually. I can barely hear you.
Okay, hold on. Let me see. Let me call you back. Hold on. Give me a second. Which is strange because I think this is from your side because the previous caller, he did not complain about my voice. Yeah, the voice is very high in my side. This is only in your side, my friend. So fix your speaker. I will give you a minute or two to fix it. Just text me, tell me that I am ready. Fix your speaker and I will call you. Well, I thought somebody is using his name. Call you now? Okay.
Hello.
All right, Faisal, you hear me, my friend?
Yes, I can hear you now.
All right, what do you like to say to us, Faisal? Thank you for calling first. I appreciate that you're being brave.
Yes, it's not actually being brave. I'm just saying what I feel is right.
Okay.
And what is actually more logical and makes more sense.
All right.
May I ask? Do you remember my question about Jesus?
What was the question?
Yeah, may you answer my question then?
What is the question?
The question is that Jesus, Jesus, the son of Mary, how is he a god? And if you answer this question, how has he become a god?
He did not become a god. Jesus did not become a god. Jesus, God,
but
who became
a man.
Yeah, for me as a Christian, Jesus did not become a god. Jesus is God who became a man.
So he is God by definition.
He is God.
According to your...
Yes, he is God. And let me help you. Do God knew the future?
I want to see evidence, please.
Okay, I will show you evidence. Do God knows what you hide in your houses?
Of course, he does know everything. He's all-knowing.
Can God read your mind?
Of course.
Okay. Can God forgive sin?
Everything.
Well, Jesus can do all those things. Your God cannot.
Where is that written? Where is that written?
All right, here we go. Because I don't want to waste your time and my time.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, I will go to the Quran, so you cannot deny it.
In the Quran it says.
Okay, in the Quran it says that Jesus, he can create from the mud the bird. Do you agree?
I want to see you on the screen.
I will wait for you on the screen, no problem.
Yeah.
chapter 349 and chapter 5110. Chapter 349, verse 49. And
49?
yeah. And chapter
really?
5110. Let us go to 349 is a shorter.
Okay.
So here the verse confirms the following, that Jesus, he can create from the mud a bird and he can breathe into it.
Of course he can. Let me tell you this.
Okay.
There are many prophets, right?
Okay.
Each prophet has his own miracle. God gives him miracles, such as Jesus. Muhammad had many miracles.
Can Muhammad breathe into the mud and make it make the living bird?
But why does he have to do that? Jesus' name is Al-Masih. Al-Masih ibn Maryam.
My friend, you speak Arabic. That's wonderful. I'm asking you.
Of course I can.
If there's any other person, he can create from the mud a living creature beside Jesus.
Allah.
Allah. So now, guys, we have two. We have Allah and we have Jesus.
Brother,
do you agree on that?
Brother, I'm not that dumb. Listen carefully. Allah gives his messengers miracles, and one of Jesus' miracles happened to be giving life to a bird and also healing some human beings.
You just said that the one who gives life to the bird is Jesus.
Bro, come on, don't play these games. Do you think I'm stupid?
You're not stupid. You're smart. Did I use the word stupid? Because you are smart. Because you are smart. Hold on. Because you are smart. I'm trying to learn from you. I'm asking you. Who is the one who gave life to the bird? Is it Allah or Jesus?
Allah.
You speak Arabic. It says فَأَنْفُخُ فِيهِ.
أنفخ فيه, yes.
Okay, who is the one who breathed in the bird?
Bro, okay, let me ask you this.
Don't, please, hold on. See, you're in the corner. Who is the one who breathed? Who is the one who breathed into the mud and give it life? Is it Allah or Jesus?
According to Allah's words, yes, Jesus. He gave him the
so guys,
Isa ibn Maryam. He gave him the miracle.
Faisal,
he gave him the miracle.
Okay, no problem. But the one who breathed, is Jesus, and you agree, correct?
He's Isa, not Jesus.
Okay, Isa, no problem, not Jesus. You agree. So, but don't you Muslim, you claim that this is Jesus?
Sorry?
Don't you Muslim claim that this is Jesus?
You call him Jesus, but his real name is Isa ibn Maryam.
Oh, his real name. Okay. So listen.
Of course.
So the one who breathed is Jesus. You agreed, correct?
Yeah, as a miracle.
So from inside Jesus, life comes.
Oh my God. How would people follow him if he doesn't have miracles?
From inside, my friend, hold on. Let me talk, Faisal.
Bro, that logically makes sense.
So from inside the breath of Jesus, from the power of the breath of Jesus, there's life is created. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Okay. Can Allah do the same?
Of course he can. He created everything.
Prove it.
What do you mean prove it?
Well, now we have a clear proof that Jesus can do that. It is your time to tell me how Allah can do what Jesus can do. Allah cannot do. Prove it. Go ahead.
وَيَخْلُقُ مَا لَا تَعْلَمُونَ.
This is a statement mean nothing. Allah, he create what you do not.
What do you mean? It's under Quran.
I want you to prove to me that Allah can create anything. Can you prove to me that Allah can?
I'm telling you now.
No.
وَيَخْلُقُ مَا لَا تَعْلَمُونَ.
No. It doesn't say translate. People will
laugh.
Translate.
No, you cannot
translate.
disagree.
Okay,
it's written there.
Translate. People will laugh.
No, I can't translate it because I don't know how to say it.
Why you cannot? You speak English very well.
No, I don't. No, actually, I cannot translate this part. You named it. It's a translation of a human being. Okay, let me ask you this.
Translate.
Okay, please listen. Christian Prince.
Translate.
If you may.
Translate. This is funny. Because you don't want to translate.
What do you mean this is funny?
So why you don't translate it? It's very simple sentence. 3
words.
Okay,
give me 1 second. I'll try and translate. I'm actually English is my second
I will help you.
By the way.
You quote for me chapter 16, verse number 8, proving Allah to be a false God. Look at this. Allah, he created horses and mules. Did Allah created the mules? There's a kind it's called the mules?
What do you mean? Where is it?
This is the verse you are quoting for me. You do not know what you are quoting, right? You remember a verse, but you don't remember. So
there's a delay, I swear. There's a delay.
Chapter 16, verse number 8, it says, and Allah is the one who made the horses and mule. There's no creation is created as a mule.
Okay.
Mule is a sex between donkey and a horse.
I know.
Okay. But according to the Quran, Allah created a creature by itself. It's called a mule.
Okay. I agree with you, because as I've said from before, my knowledge of the Islam is limited.
Faisal, hold on. Knowledge.
Is that what you?
Is that how God? So how this God can be?
You don't respect others.
If you do not know that mule is not created as a mule, there's no kind of animals called the mule by creation. This is because of the sex between a donkey and a horse.
I don't want to insult anything. Listen, okay, let me tell you this. What is the definition of God? The word God.
Don't change the topic. Already you answer. I just showed you that Jesus. I just showed you that Jesus can breathe into the mud and he make it a living bird. So right now, as we speak, there's birds flying in the sky made by Jesus. Your God, Allah, he think he created the mule.
Beautiful. That was a miracle.
How is it a miracle? How this is a miracle? God did not create a mule.
Oh my God, he's talking over me.
God did not create a mule. God created horse, yes.
My God, can you hear me? Okay, I understand you and I admire what you said, but can you listen to me?
I'm listening.
Okay. Musa alayhi salam. Moses. Do you know him by any chance?
No, I do not know him.
Have you read about him?
No.
Are you playing games with me or no? I'm taking this seriously.
When you say Musas, you speak about different person. You Muslims, you have a Musas who went to find the fountain of youth. Is that the same Musas you are talking about? Which Musas you are talking about?
This is the problem. You know what's the problem? Is that you don't believe what I'm saying because it's not on the Bible. Okay, let me ask you this.
No, it's not because in the Bible. It's because in the Quran they have different. You are the one who said to me, his name is Isa, not Jesus, correct? So you have different person. You Muslims, you are Islam is
it's his name. It's his. Come on, bro. It's his name.
No, my friend. Isa is the son of Maryam, which is the sister of Aaron, which is the daughter of Imran. Isn't it the Quran says, because your prophet is a false prophet, he said that Mary is a sister of Aaron.
Why are you talking to a guy who has nothing to do with this? Like, why are you insulting
aren't you a Muslim
person who?
And this is why you are calling me? What kind of God? No, I do not know. What kind of God he think that Isa, which is Isa, is the same Jesus, which is the son of Maryam. This is different Maryam. Maryam, the sister of Aaron, is not Maryam, the sister, the mother of Jesus. And your God, he think that Maryam, she is the daughter of Imran, but Imran is the father of Aaron and the father of Moses.
Maryam is Mary. Maryam is Mary.
Maryam, the name in Arabic is
because
Maryam.
You changed it.
No, we don't change it. We go with Maryam, no problem. We don't say this is the name in English, Maryam. But your prophet, because he is a false prophet, he thought that Maryam, the mother of Jesus, is the same Maryam, the sister of Aaron. And this is why we have a chapter in the Quran called the chapter of Ali Imran. It is true that your Quran claims that Mary's father, Maryam, father is Imran.
Where? Show me.
Are you sure you are a Muslim?
Of course I am.
Okay, so how you are saying to me, show me, you never heard this before?
Yeah, I don't want to say what's
Here we go, chapter 3, verse number 35. And
Yo, Christian Prince, can you let me speak?
The wife of Imran, the wife of Imran.
Why are you talking over me? Can you let me speak?
Friend, you said to me, show me.
You're not letting me speak.
You just said to me, show me. I'm
You're
showing you.
You're not letting me say a
chapter
word.
3.
You're not letting me.
Chapter 3.
Why are you talking? Let me speak.
You said to me, show me. You said to me, show me. I'm showing you. Your prophet
I didn't
do
say
not
it now.
know even
bro,
Jesus
speak,
belonged to who. Go ahead.
This guy. Let me speak. Yo, Christian Prince. Aren't you supposed to represent Christianity?
No, I'm not representing anybody. Christianity does not need me to present Christianity.
So you believe in Jesus, but you're not Christian.
No, Jesus, he is the one who presents Christianity, no one.
Oh my God, this guy.
Don't say,
okay,
oh
let me
God.
tell you this.
Oh my Allah. Don't say, oh my God. You are not a Muslim no more. God is not your
Okay,
word.
let me ask you this. Okay,
don't ask me. I want you to answer. You are the one who said to me, show me where it says that Mary, she is the daughter of Imran. Imran is the father of Moses. Mary is not the daughter of Imran.
Bro, I just answered
what kind
you,
of a
but you're not
prophet?
listening.
You do not know who is even
I
Mary.
just said it. Okay, Christian Prince, let me ask you this. Are you with me?
No, I'm not.
Come on, I'm not joking around. Let me ask you
with
this.
you because,
the Bible,
because Muhammad
was it
says,
corrupted? Was it? The Bible, was it corrupted by men?
Oh, you believe the Bible is corrupted?
Yeah, of course. Well, I'm asking you this question now. What I'm saying, my answer is irrelevant to yours. Was the Bible corrupted? Yes or no?
That's a wonderful statement, my friend. The Quran says the Bible never be corrupted. Are you accusing Muhammad to be a fraud?
How many verses are there in the Bible?
Are you accusing Muhammad to be a fraud?
Oh my God! Well,
Don't
how
say,
many
oh my
verses
God,
are there
so,
in the,
oh my
in the
Allah.
Bible? Of course, because the original Bible was corrupted. Therefore, and there
so
are four
how the
different
Quran,
Bibles.
so how
And
the
the authors
Quran,
are unknown.
so how the Quran, the verse in the front of you says, confirm what is with them. How it's confirmed what is with us, and then it is corrupted.
So okay, Christian Prince, you're saying that there's corruptions in the Quran.
No, my friend, answer the question.
Yeah.
You just say that
you
the
say
Bible is corrupted. So
no?
how the Quran confirmed the book which is with us?
Yeah, no, not this book. There's an original, the original Bible.
No, read
came
carefully.
At the time of the Prophet.
Muhammad, he came 600
came
years
at the time
after.
Of the Prophet.
Muhammad,
Jesus.
he came 600 years after Jesus. 600 years.
They all have the same message.
No, it
has
which
the same
is Islam. Because this is 600
the meaning
years
of
after
Islam
Jesus.
Is peace,
Listen,
not Islam that you mean.
Listen, in the time of Muhammad, did the Christian claim that Jesus is God?
In the time, of course, there were Christians, of course.
Guys,
that's
of course,
why Muhammad was sent to complete the message.
Okay, hold on. So the Christian in the time of Muhammad, they believe that Jesus is God, and your Quran saying in the time of the Christian at that time, the Quran confirmed their book. Read it.
No, what you're trying to say is that there are people who believe that Jesus is God in the time of Muhammad, right?
Not people believe in the Jesus. All the Christians believe in Jesus as God, and the Quran confirmed that.
Yeah, by people I mean all humanity.
So how the Quran confirmed the book with those people who they believe that Jesus is God?
Yeah, you're saying I'm just trying to understand. You're saying that at the time of Muhammad, there were Christians, right? Of course they were. That's why Allah sent Muhammad to complete the message. That's why Muhammad.
Why you are changing topic now? You said that the Bible is corrupted.
Topics?
You said the Bible is corrupted. You said the Bible is corrupted, correct?
I said it is corrupted, actually.
Okay.
And
so
the
how
authors
the Quran?
unknown.
So how the Quran saying I believe, I confirm the book is with them.
The original Bible, my brother.
But this is what was with them. This is in the time of Muhammad. So the Christian, they have the original
because
Bible.
It was corrupted. Four different Bibles was corrupted. The author is unknown.
Unknown. No, we know that.
That's why Muhammad came.
It is you.
Okay,
it is you who do not know.
Was the
Okay,
Quran
hold on.
1400
You are
years
saying
ago,
unknown. You see, you are trying to run away from the topic. You're trying to run away from the topic. Hold on. Let me ask you. The Quran today you are reciting, where we can find it?
Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
The Quran today you are reciting, where we can find that Quran?
What do you mean?
The Quran, this Quran in front of us. Where we can find
there's
the
one Quran. There's no other versions
No,
of
you are
the Quran.
lying. You are lying. Your prophet he
What
received.
do you mean you're lying?
Your prophet he received 7 Quran.
Who told you that?
He told me.
Bro, are you just fucking around or talking?
Don't use bad language. I will hang up on you. Read it. Your prophet told me. Here we go.
I'm sorry. I'm a sinner.
Okay, the Quran.
I did some sins.
Allah he sent the Quran, 7 Quran, and Muhammad he asked for 7 because the Muslims, according to him, they are stupid. 1 Quran, they cannot handle it, so he asked for 7. They can't understand 1 Quran, so he wanted 7 Quran because Muslims are stupid, and the proof in front of you. Read it.
So now you're being racist towards Muslims. Is that how Christianity represents?
Is a Muslim a race or religion?
Wow.
Is a Muslim a race?
You're saying Muslims.
Okay, Muslims.
Bro, you're Arabic. I know you understand me, bro. Don't be.
Friend, I understand.
I know you understand me.
You are the one who said that Christians are najis, filthy, kuffar.
Where is it?
Animals in the Quran. In the Quran.
Show me the proof then. Where in Arabic and in English for the viewers.
You see, you jump like a monkey from a place to place. Even monkeys are Muslims in Islam.
Of course, not you're a nice racist. Continue on that one.
Okay,
yeah?
so are you saying now? Jesus. Are you saying that monkeys are not Muslims?
Monkeys are animals, brother. What are you talking about?
Okay, here we go. This is the hadith about a monkey. She committed adultery, and the Muslim monkeys they stone her. Read it.
Where?
Here we go in front of you.
No. I want to see it in Arabic. I want to see it in the original.
What do you mean? Yeah, I'm going to show you in Arabic. Okay, you want to see it in Arabic?
Of course.
Okay. Here we go. Here we go. This is in Arabic. Read it and translate.
Wait, there's a delay. Wait, it's showing me something. Wait.
It's in front of you.
Yeah. No, it's showing me the English one.
Okay, it's going to come to you in Arabic. I want you to read and translate to everybody.
By the way, Christy Prince, I respect you. Don't get me wrong.
It's okay. Read for us. Read for us. Save your respect.
Let me just see. Where is it? I swear I can't see. I'm just seeing the English. Oh, your screen is too small. It's shrunk.
No, it's big now.
I can. Yeah, now I can see. This one, حدثنا نعيم.
Yes, read it in Arabic and translate. Go ahead.
Wait, are you with me?
No, I'm not.
Okay, give me a second.
I'm watching the monkey committing adultery.
I love you, Joker.
I cannot believe that this monkey cheated on her husband. He's a Muslim husband.
Where did you find this?
You don't tell me where did you find it. They read it.
No. Where did you? I'm looking at the Quran. Where did you find this?
You're reading the Quran. I'm showing you a hadith.
I caught you in 4K. Where did you find this?
You caught me in 4K, not 8K?
Yeah.
Wow, that's good.
No, 4K. I'm pretty sure. I have the Quran in front of me. Where did you find this?
Well, what do you mean? Don't you speak Arabic? Read it.
I caught you. Where did you find this?
In the hadith. Can't you read?
I said the Quran. No, I said the Quran, not the hadith.
Okay, so why the hadith? So why the hadith they are saying that the monkeys are Muslims and they follow Sharia law?
Can I see who said this hadith?
Yeah, it's in front of you. Are you blind? You just read it already.
No. The guy who said it, bro. Come on. The guy who said it, bro.
This is the one who said that. Can't you read? Right?
No. How do you know? How do you know? Is it Sahih Bukhari, Muslim? Let me know.
This is da'if hadith. What you can do now? Da'if.
This is like any other word, any other text.
So da'if,
I can't see who
it's
said this text.
because it's da'if, right?
Yeah, it is da'if because there's not.
Well, no, it's not da'if.
Who said it?
No, so if it's Sahih Bukhari, you accept it?
It is not you who decide.
So if it's
brother, it is not you who decide.
So only you accept it if it's from Sahih Bukhari or Sahih Muslim.
Of course, if it's from Muhammad's companions.
Okay, here we go.
And through generations and through other generations. That's how I believe.
Okay, it's Sahih Bukhari. Watch it. Look, it's Sahih Bukhari. You said you accepted it if Sahih Bukhari. Read it. This is Sahih Bukhari.
No, I want to see.
Hadith number 3849 al-Bukhari.
There's a delay again.
But you can do monkeys, it's hard to put them in front of the camera.
Bro, come on, you know that's not true.
It's al-Bukhari, read it. You said to me you accept al-Bukhari a second ago. It's al-Bukhari.
I'm with you, by the way, I'm with you.
No, you are not with me because I'm watching the monkeys having adultery, fornications. Are you with me watching?
Nice. Yeah, I'm just looking. I just want to make sure if he said that, because there's a hadith da'if. Of course, I think you were Muslim. You were an ex-Muslim.
Yeah. Al-Bukhari is da'if now. Al-Bukhari, it's you who said to me you accept Al-Bukhari.
No, I'm saying I'm looking for the hadith now.
This is the hadith in front of you. It's the hadith in front of you.
No, through my own info. I'm just trying to see if it's true. If it's hadith da'if or not.
Why? How it's going to be da'if? It's in al-Bukhari.
Okay, is that how you're gonna play? You're just gonna talk over me and say,
if it's al-Bukhari, you accept. It's you who said that. If it's al-Bukhari, you accept it. If it's not, you will not.
Yeah, but don't you know there's something called hadith da'if?
But al-Bukhari have da'if too.
There's weak hadiths. By the way, guys, there's weak hadith.
Okay, hold on. This is in the Quran too. Here we go. What you will do now? You will say to me, weak Quran.
Okay. Do you want me to tell you my answer?
Don't tell me your answer now. I want you to read the Quran because now you will say to me. Now you will say to me. Now you will say to me the Quran is weak. Here we go. This is the chapter 6, the chapter of animals. Even the chapter name is the chapter of animals. The chapter of animals. All the animals are believers, and Allah He sent them Quran.
Are you gonna talk over me? I'm trying to answer.
You are the one who said this is not true. It's in the Quran too.
Yeah, Christian Prince. Let me answer. Okay.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, I don't know. I cannot say anything that I think I know about. When I don't know this, when I don't know about this hadith, I cannot tell you. Oh yeah, I know. When I don't actually.
What about
know.
the Quran?
That's why I'm not gonna talk about it.
The Quran says our enemies are believers and they are sent books.
Oh, you're talking over. You weren't listening. Nice. Yeah. Where is it? There's not an animal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Show me in Arabic.
Okay, here we go. In Arabic.
Well, can I tell you something?
No, don't tell me something. Read first.
Yeah. After we read this, I'm gonna give you something on your Bible.
So you try to escape from the madness.
No, I'm not trying to escape. I told you, and even in chat, I said if there's something I don't know, I'm not gonna talk about it. That's how I'm gonna say it.
But why you call me racist when I say this is the Quran? The Muhammad, he said I need.
No, you said you Muslims. Come on, bro. You know that more than me. You're Arabic. Are you Arabic or no?
No, I am Chinese.
Bro, I can tell it from your accent, bro. You're Arabic. You were talking Arabic, bro. I can
black,
tell.
Blonde, African,
yes, you are
American
Arabic, bro.
China.
You're even talking about other countries. Come on, bro. I'm not that dumb.
I don't even speak Arabic, as you see.
You just spoke Arabic, bro.
I did not. Prove it.
Oh, you're also a liar.
So why Muslims are making videos saying Christian Prince don't speak Arabic?
Bro, you just talked to me. You just talked to me when I said my name.
My friend, I do not know Arabic. وما من دابة في الأرض ولا طائر بطير. I'm not speaking Arabic now. This is gibberish. So the Muslim, they have videos saying Christian Prince do not know Arabic.
Yeah, that's how you play your viewers.
So why Muslims lie then? Why Muslims they say Christian Prince do not speak Arabic?
How you play your viewers. Okay, Christian Prince, can I ask you a question?
No, don't ask me.
Please listen.
I want you to answer. You are trying to escape. I said to you, the Quran you are reading today, it is the Quran of who? The Quran you are reading today is the Quran of who? Allah, He sent 7 Quran. You said to me, who did you get this from?
Yeah, I'm looking.
Okay, so Allah, He sent 7 Quran. Why Allah sent 7 Quran?
Just give me a sec. I'm looking.
Okay.
Okay.
You went in Arabic?
No. I have my own. Wait. Where is it? Okay. I have the answer, but I only can say in Arabic. I'm sorry.
Why? How come you don't speak? You forget English now?
No, because the answer is in Arabic, and I'm really bad at translating.
The Muslims say I do not know Arabic, so you have to say it in English because I don't understand Arabic.
Yes, you know Arabic, but you trust that's not what.
We speak here in English. All the audience, I have 1,400 people listening. Nobody speaks Arabic. Why you want to answer in Arabic? If you call me speaking in English, you know that the channel is in English, and now we have 1,400 people. Maybe the only one who speak Arabic here is you and me. So why you want to answer in Arabic?
No, because you can translate. You're better than me at English.
No, you speak good English. Go ahead. Don't worry. Don't worry about your English. Go ahead. Translate. Tell us what you want.
Okay.
What do you think?
You want my answer?
Yeah.
I do not know about this one.
Hey, this is an answer. I do not know.
Okay. Now, yes.
So
now,
each time I show you something, you say I do not know about this. So you Muslim, you lie to us. You say we have Quran.
Yeah.
And the Quran is preserved.
Okay.
Then we ask you, what is the 7th Quran? Beautiful. You say I do not know. Okay,
yes,
where is the whole Quran? Okay, hold on.
Yes, the Holy Bible. Which one? 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know which one. Yeah.
Okay, the Holy Bible is confirmed in the Quran.
The original. Okay, we don't want to go to that. Let me tell you
this is the one we have. This is the only one we have.
Yeah, let me tell you this.
So,
do you know the story about King James?
So listen, Abdul. When
my God. Now I listen. It's my turn.
when a Muslim.
It's a
your
conversation.
Turn. It's always
it's my turn. I should talk
Even
as
your
well.
turn since the beginning. You are the one who called
Yeah.
me. You are the one who started the
I
topic.
said I told
you
you
the
the
one who
answer.
chose the
I do
topic,
not
and
know.
now you are saying to me, "It's my turn." Oh, it's not your turn. You are changed. You are trying to escape.
No, but okay.
Now you said to me you do not know about this. Now you know, so
Yes.
you have no excuse. Okay, so there's 7
That's
Quran.
my answer.
There's 7
No,
Quran.
I said I know it in Arabic, but I cannot explain it in English. I'm sorry, I don't know.
Where is the 7 Quran?
Brother,
where is the
I
7
answered
Quran?
you. I said
No,
I do not know.
No.
Allahu a'lam wa ana la a'lam.
What do you mean, Allahu Alam? So your prophet did lie?
What do you mean? Bro, you're not making any sense.
So
Actually.
did you lie to me? Did you lie to me when you said the Quran is preserved?
Oh my God. Bro, I think you were actually bullied when you were a kid. I actually think that you were actually bullied by Muslims.
What
I
bully?
think so.
What bully mean? What bully mean? Explain to me what bully.
Now you know what bully means.
No, I do not know. I'm learning from you. Tell me what bully mean.
Now you know what bully means. Now you know what bully means. Let's be real. Let's be real. You know what bully means. Let me ask you this.
Okay,
you know, King James.
hold on. I heard that there's a kid. He was bullied. His name is Muhammad when he was a
now
kid.
you're getting out of context.
And his uncle wife, he make fun of him always, and even they kick him out from the house. Is that correct?
Who's that? What is that?
Your prophet.
Show me. Give me. How do you know?
Each time I show you.
How do you know this? Yeah, I want to know. I want to know. I want to know knowledge. I want that knowledge. I want to know. How are you claiming when you don't have proof?
Okay, let us go.
And by the way, if it is written, it's called ibtila.
Okay. Here we go.
Okay, I'm answering you.
It's
called ibtila.
Okay, listen.
It's called ibtila. Every messenger has to struggle.
How your prophet struggle?
For example, Muhammad, he watched his kids die. He watched his wife. He watched his friends. That's how it is. He couldn't ask for forgiveness for his parents.
No,
because they were not Muslims.
You're a prophet. You says ibtila. Your prophet, he said that he was the ibtila he have by lies. He have a lot of lies.
How can you tell it's a lie? Let me ask you this.
The prophet says so. What's wrong with you? Are you against your prophet, Faisal? Are you insulting your prophet? Okay,
I told you if something I don't know about, I'm not gonna answer because I don't know.
Okay, my friend. Did your prophet have a problem? The problem was lies.
What do you mean by lies?
Lies. You know, lies.
Of course, Muhammad never said a lie. Why would he say a lie?
He was full of lies.
He wasn't, actually.
Why not? He was clean.
What do you mean? Why not?
Why not? Is that because he's a clean?
Bro, it's so sad that you don't want to know the truth. It's really, really sad.
Well, Muhammad, he was full of lies.
No, it's really sad that you don't want to know the truth.
No, I am the one who's showing you the truth, and you are the one who do not know the truth.
Do you know why? Because you're talking over me and you're not giving me a chance. That's why it's really sad.
Yeah. Well, my friend, it's very sad. It's very sad. It's very sad. I'm asking you, did your prophet, did your prophet full of lies? Was full of lies or not?
What?
Did your prophet, he was full of lies, yes or not?
I just answered it like 100 times, no.
Okay. So why the hadith says that there's women, they used to take lies from the head of Muhammad?
Oh my God. That's why I can't answer you, bro.
Why you can't answer?
Because you're giving me weak hadith, and more so, I don't know the answer.
How you know they are weak hadith? How you know they are weak hadith? And
because it didn't come through his companions.
So the hadith came from who?
There are some at the time of the Prophet. There are some companions who didn't listen to Muhammad but believed that he said this and that.
Okay.
But what we believe in that Muhammad, when something happens, and Muhammad explains, his companions write it down and tell it to others through generations and generations to come, and then that's how it works. That's how you find a strong hadith.
Okay.
Actually.
Okay. So, but this is confirmed hadith that the Prophet used to be full of lies. What we would do
according
now.
to your website. Yeah.
According to the website. What do you mean according to the website? Are you Muslim making fake website?
Bro, you're not making any sense. Oh my. Okay, let me ask you this.
My friend, I'm not the one who's making that sense or not. This is your Muslims.
Okay, us Muslims. Yeah, us Muslims. Let me ask you this. May I ask you this question? King James.
So your prophet,
you know King James.
Was he full of lies or not?
Why are you running? Why are you running from this question?
One.
Let me ask. Why? Okay, King James.
Read
you know
me.
King James.
Read with me. Read with me. King James. King James is a translation. It's the Bible. Okay, read with me.
Okay, let me ask you this.
Does it say that there's a woman? Her name is Haram. Haram.
Can you see that, viewers? Can you see that, guys? He doesn't want to listen.
You are changing topic. You are trying to run away. Your prophet is full of lies.
No,
Why is full of lies?
I'm not changing topics.
Why
you're
your
adding
prophet
topics.
is full of
That's
lies?
how it works.
Okay, I want to know.
When I want to say mine, you're adding more
to me,
topics.
Every prophet, Allah, He sent him a problem. What was the problem of your prophet? Allah sent him lies. Read it.
Okay, nice. Can I ask you this question now?
Why you
King
not
James.
Why aren't answering?
Because I really don't know. I don't want to say anything.
So your prophet is full of lies. So your prophet full of lies, correct?
Okay, according to you. Okay.
No, not
now,
according to me. Either you agree.
Well, at least we respect other religions.
I will not go forward unless you agree.
Okay, let me ask you.
Your prophet is full of lies, and the proof in front of you. A woman, her name is Haram. A woman, her name is Haram. She used to feed him. She's the wife of Abu Ubaidah, and she is the one who used to clean his head from lies.
Okay, beautiful. Can I ask you now my
beautiful. Do you agree or not?
Bro, you were talking for like.
Do you agree?
Can I ask my simple question that you Christian Prince can answer?
Do you agree that
you're the only one who has the answer, and I want to know. Okay, I want to join Christianity. I want to know this answer. Can you answer this for me?
Yeah. Okay, I will give you this answer. So you don't want to answer.
Okay, now, yeah. Okay. Do you know King James Version?
I do not know.
He doesn't know. How do you know then?
I don't know. You tell me. I don't know anything. I'm learning from you everything.
How are you Christian when you don't know about your version?
I don't know. You tell me. Do you know what King James Version means?
The name, I've never read the Bible, as I've said.
Oh, this is a translation. This is a translation. King James Version. It's a translation. Like you Muslim, you say translation for the Quran, Yusuf Ali.
Jesus was.
So don't tell me King James Version. Okay, now go. What do you want to say?
Do you know this guy, Jihoy Khan? I don't know his name actually, so I don't want to disrespect his name. Do you know? You spell his name by Jehoiachin.
What is that? Say the name for me.
That's the name. Oh, you don't know? Oh my, he doesn't know, and he's a Christian Prince. Oh my God.
Tell me the name. What you are?
That's what is written in your
read the name.
Beautiful holy Bible.
Read the name for me.
Yeah, that's his name. His name, I cannot spell his name. Okay, let me read his name. Jehoiachin. That's how I read. Yeah, that's how I read his name actually.
Are you out of a fuel?
No, brother. His name is Jehoiachin, bro.
Jehoiachin. Okay.
Okay. Let me type it in chat.
Okay. What chapter you are reading from? Can you tell us in the
I'm watching your live.
No. What chapter? What verse you are reading from?
Oh, this is 36 and 9.
What?
36 and as I've said, Arabic is my first language.
Okay. Listen, Faisal. Obviously, you're trying to escape.
Okay, let me. No.
You're trying to escape the stupidity of
you
your
know
religion.
that Arabic is my first language, and I want to tell you
this. Who care about your Arabic first language or not? Okay.
Yeah, that's why I cannot. I just learned English
as long as Arabic is your first language. Arabic is my first language too. Do your prophet speak Arabic?
Why did you lie then? Why did you say I don't speak Arabic? That means that you're a liar.
I was doing.
How can we believe you when you lie?
I was joking with you. Because Muslims.
What do you mean I was joking?
Muslims, they have tons of videos saying.
In Christianity, there's jokes. Do you guys joke around?
Yeah, there's a joke. I will tell you a joke. When I was asleep, there's two angels. They come to me. They cut my chest.
Okay.
And they put a dish of wisdom in my chest.
What? Okay, nice. That's how you enter the paradise.
No, I want you to agree that I am wise. I want you to agree that I am wise and I am smarter than you.
What a beautiful soul.
Because I have a dish of wisdom and dish of faith in my chest, and you don't.
This is his name, by the way. Let me type his name.
Okay, Faisal, listen. I'm here for many hours. Right?
This is his name, by the way.
Already in chat. 4 hours. Okay, finish fast. Yeah. What you want? What's his name? Where the name?
You'll find his name.
What's his name?
That I typed his name down.
Come on, I'm losing my patience with you. You can't even quote the chapter, say chapter, etc., verse, etc.
Bro,
Just go, man. Call me tomorrow. What a kid. You can't even quote a chapter name, chapter, book, etc., verse, etc., and that's it. You can't say the name, no problem. Crazy people. Anyway, guys, I cannot stay longer because I have a lot of lies. I'm a very clean person. I like to take a shower with dead dogs and women in blood from period. And the reason I take that shower with dead dogs and women in blood from periods and garbage, because it is against Corona. This is the way to fight Corona, bro. Dead dogs, women blood from period, and garbage. Put them in the bathtub. You mix them together. Be sure that the water becomes stinky. Then you jump. After you jump, you have to be sure that you are covered totally by the holy water, which is containing dead dogs, stinking things, and women blood from period. Now here, you will notice that women, they are very useful. Even their period can be a medicine. The Prophet, he don't do things unless Allah told him. So when he jumped in the stinking things, as the translation says, he didn't see any stinking because he was more stinky than the stinky. For him, it was so clean. The smell is so good because he stink more. This is the only way we can explain it. Because how in the world a person, he jump in a stinky, but he don't see the stinky. He see it as a clean. And as you see, he says, it's a pure. And nothing make it impure. They said to him, "Oh, Messenger of Allah, are you performing wudu from the well which the body of dogs and menstrual rags and garbage are thrown in it?" He said, idiots. Pink Panther. Water is always pure and nothing make it impure. In case you are wondering how big this water is, it was in the size of a jacuzzi. And it's not a well, it is a dry well where water from sewage come to it. This is Muhammad, which is Faisal trying to defend. Now he is worried about King James Version, which is translation, but yet he cannot even quote the name. And when he want, he speak Arabic. When he want, he don't want to speak in Arabic. And when he want, he can speak English. When he want, he don't want to speak in English. This is exactly what Allah made out of them. And when you say stupid, he say, are you saying you're being racist? Muslim, they call us pigs, monkeys, animals, worst of the creatures, dirty, filthy, whatever. And then the second you say stupid, are you being racist? They play victims. They love to play victims. Nobody insult as much as Muslims do. All Islam is insult. Insult to the Hindus, to the atheists, to the Christians, to the Jews. The second you put them in their place, they play victims. It doesn't work with me. Anyway, Faisal is welcome to call me again, maybe tomorrow if we go live on air. Guys, I have to go. It's already 4 hours. Did we have a good time? If you think we have a good job for today, as usual, don't forget to make a comment, because comment can bring more people and can force YouTube to suggest our channel for others to watch. Don't forget to give a like. Don't forget to do simple thing. I give from my life long hours. My knee is hurting from sitting and bending my knee for the last 4 hours. Take you only a comment. Say something about something you heard. If you cannot do that, you need to ask yourself, what is the purpose of you to exist, or why you are even here? All of this we are doing for the glory of the Lord. So more and more will leave Islam. Anyone will listen to this, he will die laughing at this cult. And now I have to go, excuse me, because I saw a monkey fornicating against the knowledge of her husband. Her husband he did not know. The poor guy, he is Mr. Chimpanzee. He is decent. He is praying to Allah. And she don't know that this will hurt him badly. She knew for sure. She's an evil female monkey. May Allah curse her. She committed fornication because other male monkey, you have a bigger banana. And you know, size does matter. And I'm talking about banana now as a fruit. Don't take me wrong. So Islam is very convincing. Islam is true from God, the only religion who can come with a lot of stories. Fountain of youth. The guy whose eyes is blessed, he sit in the ground, he make the ground green. Monkey who committed adultery, may Allah curse her. This is why I say to you, if you are single, never marry a monkey. I'm telling you, marry a deer, maybe it's okay. A cow, monkeys, they cheat. I'm telling you, I'm not being racist now against the monkeys, but it's proven by the Prophet of Allah and his companions that monkey females, they are not decent. They do fornication. And me, myself, I will never date a monkey, between two brackets, again. Thank you very much for being here. May the Lord bless you. And this is your brother Christian Prince was serving you for today. I hope you did enjoy and you learned how silly Islam is. And Islam is not what they say. It is what Islam says, not what the Muslim says. Thank you. God bless you. See you soon after we have more than 20,000 views of the video. So make it happen as soon as possible. So we will be back. God bless.
I mean, again, he doesn't know who Gabriel is, right? Because he didn't come from an Abrahamic faith. The people of Mecca were pagan.
The Quran is mentioned, if this book was from other than God, they would have found in it many contradictions.
If a book is without contradictions, that has no bearing on whether it comes from God or not. I've had phone books that are inerrant, but I certainly don't think God gave them.
That we believe without understanding.
The brother asked a very important question, that most of the scholars say that listening to music, watching movies, and most of the television programs, they're haram. So how can we have fun? Let me tell you, brother, at the outset, that having fun is permitted in Islam as long as the fun is halal fun.
That the standard narrative has holes in it.
The Prophet tells us because Satan or the devil sleeps over our nostrils. Those who oversleep and not pray Fajr on time, Satan urinates in their ears.
I really do think Jesus was crucified and that he really was dead and buried. He thought that he was a son of God in the sense that he was specially chosen by God. I think Jesus really did think he was going to be the Messiah, the future king of Israel. I mean, that is, after all, why they crucified him.